What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Waseca County, Minnesota. This is our $100 million challenge. We're about 9 months or so, maybe almost 10 months through real time on this challenge. So far, I'm at almost 33 mil, just under 33. So see, we'll definitely get there tonight because we're going to make a little bit of money tonight. Currently, I'm in first place, money-wise, but Matzy's he's catching me pretty quick, so we got to keep on getting on. And I missed last Sunday. Usually you guys can catch us over there on Twitch on Sundays doing this, but yeah, I missed this last Sunday, so I figure why not make up a stream here on YouTube. And yes, that is snow falling. So we're trying to get some stuff done before winter time approaches here on Waseca County. When the snow comes, and there's not a lot you can do about it besides deal with it and plow it out of your way. But yeah, let's just get to it. See what I actually had going on here. Appreciate you guys all being here already as well. Let's see, we got Duane here. What's up, Duane? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. We got Thumper here. Hi, Thumper. And we got Gaming with Just Joe in the house. I know everybody too that follows along with our forestry. We'll do some tree work tonight, but this is the challenge. We're limited to what we're doing. We are hauling wood chips tonight. We are putting trees in the chipper and stuff like that, but my main thing that I make on here and sell to make the most money is TMR on this map. So TMR is very valuable. So pretty much we do a lot of grass work. We make hay, we make grass to make silage. We mix them up, we sell them. But we're selling loads tonight. What's up, Second Chance? How you doing, bud? Welcome in. Nuh-uh. What's up, Blue Zach? How you doing, buddy? Old ball Zach. So we're gonna see if we can't make up a little bit of time. I gotta turn up my vehicle volumes down because I was running that wheel loader, making the wood chip bridge. That was fun. We can actually hear it now. Did you actually time him out? It didn't show a timeout there pop up. Yeah, we'll be moving stuff around. We'll be doing lots of back and forth and today like that. Ooh, Thumper, she got the 2 months. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate all your guys' support all the time. You guys are great. I was going through looking at some of that earlier for like, you know, how long people have been like members and stuff like that. Blows me away. It's already been so long and lots of support too. I really appreciate it. Not required by any means, but definitely appreciated. He doesn't learn. Now pop a pickle. Let's see, do we just want, I think we just want to dump this in here right now. But we have all this grass in this field that we have to pick up. Might need to windrow a little bit more on this little spot. We gotta pick all this grass up. And we're also mowing in our, actually, let's see, can I take anything over there? I think I could probably take a load of grass. So it's kind of funny right now. What I've been doing is just, because this is already like, we windrowed all this already. It's just grass here. But I've been taking the grass over to the silage. And then I've been making hay over there and bringing the hay over here to mix, which is kind of like, you know, like I should be making the hay over here and doing the grass on the other one, which I might on the next round. But either way, we'll take a load here, dump it, and then take the load back over there and dump it, which would be the same way. Either way I was doing it, really. Because I'm still just like, all the grass product is still eventually coming back over here anyways. I guess if the hay was here, we wouldn't have to drive it anywhere though, right? But I think on the next rounds I will be doing that. What's up, Captain Motorboat? Welcome in, welcome in. The Dolphin Whisperer. Jesus, you still yapping? That's what I do, that's what I do. If you're talking about me, that's what I do. What's up, Doc? How you doing, bud? Oh, damn it. And look, how much I wasn't paying attention. You guys should have told me. Why don't you guys tell me, chat? I meant to bring grass over here, not freaking hay. I was gonna dump this whole load of hay into the mix or the TMR fermenter production there, but I'm running grass, and I already did the work to TED this. I was like in the middle of talking about taking grass over there, and I still didn't do it right. Good thing this at least it dumps really quick, this trailer. Let's get a little bit closer, fill this grip with grass, not hay. Yeah, and then all this grass here will also go in here, but loaded in the trailer. So we can use our forage wagons to pick all this up. I just hope I hope the snow doesn't come before we're done. So like with that getting filled, we still have to get our harvester unloaded and put away. I could start working on like prepping this field too, like plowing this field up and getting that ready. Let's see how much we had oats going in here. There's still quite a bit of oats in there. Oh, we need some flour here though. And with this challenge too, in the beginning you can't use super strength, but after you get like all your debts paid and like $1 million or something like that, you can start using super strength. I don't use it too much, but doing this little quick stuff, why not, right? Man, this pizza sucks. What kind of pizza you got? One of them frozen pizzas? Look, Devin. Nice load. It's funny, I saw Thumper did some of those emotes in the beginning too. That's a good one. Who doesn't like a nice load, right? And I'll keep that going for a minute. Let's see. Yeah, I was up here doing that, the windrowing. I guess I'll just to get this back over here, I'm just gonna do this little strip down our little driveway over here really quick. 11 people here already. I appreciate you guys. The crust turned to blah. Sucks. I like a pizza with. I don't like. Well, I like crust. I like the crust. I used to like it a lot more. I don't eat it as much, but still, the crust makes the pizza for me. Like toppings are important, no doubt, you know, but gotta have a good crust on your pizza. Yeah, I just wanted to get this cleaned up just on this edge right here. And then we'll work on, here in just a bit, we'll work on picking all this up. I should actually start working on that right now because it's snowing. I think this can stay right here for just a bit, but we're going to probably jump over and finish doing the mowing on the other field. That way at least the mowing's done, because we actually have to mow and TED that. Alright, so that'll be good there. Let's jump back in the truck real quick. I'm just going to go dump this, and then we'll get right over there and finish that field. There's a lot of grass. I'll drive through there on the way back over here, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, damn, we almost hit that guy, huh? I was looking the other way. This one of Matzy. Matzy has the most land. He kind of landlocked me in early, which was a good strategy for him, but I still have hella trees. So I might spend a decent amount of time tonight actually filling up my sawmills and filling up the wood chippers. So I have 2 of each right now. Also have like ropes being made, got some trees planted, got the Cooper going, making barrels. But really it's like this field, we have just to finish mowing it, raking it, picking all that up. That's a lot of hay right there that we're gonna make. And we have lots of grass fields. So as I clear out the land, I've been pretty much making grass fields. Everything's getting turned to grass, so we're doing a lot of TMR. I think I have enough trees to last till the end of the challenge. I'm not even over half of my trees gone yet, so I think that'll be fine. By this next season coming up, Matzy and I will be doing pretty good on... Oh, I was about to dump this in the wood chipper. That's all I'm focused on, because coming up here pretty soon, like in January, we're going to be able to sell our wood chips. I think I'll just dump this one into here for now, and I'll leave the truck right here too. Slow down, Dale. 33-mile-an-hour wind rowing seems legit. Oh, it is. So legit. All right, so that can stay there. And we'll just run over here and start our mowing again. Our tedder's right here. We'll jump in that. We'll try to do a little bit faster mowing as well. There's nothing against in the rules for using the I don't even know what it's called. Increased vehicle speed or whatever it is. Realism, yeah. I don't need to do realism. This is as real as I get right here. I try to do more like realistic type of gameplay. You guys know when I'm doing like the, you know, all my other stuff. Challenge. All good. I'll drive through fields. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Yeah, I have all these trees over here, which are going into that sawmill there. OT can't even talk and drive at the same time. We knew that already. That's nothing new. I'm not very good at either one, so doing both at the same time, you know, it's not going to be good. Yeah, Matzy has lots of stuff going on. He was catching up pretty good, but he did have almost 10 million. So I think the other day he made like 14 million, which is really good. That's like a big lump sum that he did all of a sudden. But I do have lots of money still going, and I do have over 6 million liters of wood chips, which will be getting sold in January. It's the highest price in January. I think he has some too. I think he has a little bit saved up, but I don't think he has anything close to what I got. So I think I have like $20 million worth of wood chips, or maybe that's if I hit 10 million. But if we swap everything over so they're completely empty today, and then we fill up the wood chippers, I should be able to get to like 7 or 8, 9 maybe million by the time it's time to sell. Hell yeah, member for 6 months. I appreciate that, buddy. Really appreciate the support, you guys. Hell yeah. Oh, you have that that silver badge now too, Doc. Yeah, you guys see Devic has that gold badge. I was looking at some of my stuff today, and it shows that Device has been here as a member. He's been here a lot longer than that, actually. I don't remember when Device came around, but he's been here for a while. He's been here since before FS25 came out. Device has been here for quite some time, but it says that he's been a member for 14 months now. But once you hit a year, you get that gold badge there, and I really appreciate it. Like I would say, it's not required at all. You don't have to pay me a dime to be here and hang out. I've mowed this field so many times. This field puts out like crazy. It's so much grass in this field. And I've had a pretty good like rotation on like fields. Like, you know, it's gonna be winter time, so stuff slows down or whatever. But it the rotation, as soon as I get done with like picking up these fields, the other ones grow. You know, it's just like I'm always mowing and raking something, I feel like. I don't know if they paid for the content, Joe, but they do help support your boy. I'm not sure if they're paying for this shit. Devic and OT up in a kissing tree? Hell yeah. I'll be jealous. A fool and their money. He is jealous to him. Alright, we just gotta get this other side done. Doc, don't even let Devic go to the tree. Device the A1 pocket holder. Yeah, he's a pro, huh? Oh, I never did get grass put back over here. I had, whatchamacallit, a biomass heat plant that was right there, and I wasn't really using it. I wasn't really making any money compared to selling wood chips, so I got rid of it. We can only get rid of buildings and stuff like that in August. So if you have stuff that you want to get rid of or sell or you're not using anymore or something, or if you want to like change up your area in the beginning, yeah, we had to wait until August rolled around to do any of that. And we also started this challenge with like nothing. We started it with what, a pickup truck and 100 grand, I think, or something. No land or nothing yet. And it's on hard economy. We're only using the used market. And usually, like, I say 95% of the time we've been on here, we've streamed it as well. We're all on the same challenge. Trucker Matzy, Opal 73, Tired Dragon Gaming, Rage Sage, Gallo. Oh man, new song that the Devik made. Can I go through there? Look, I mowed that. Is there like no collision on that little? Is there no collision right there? Oh, I was gonna say, it looked like I mowed right there. What I probably did was hold this one, right? Yeah, I'm just mowing it because every once in a while I'll come through and pick all this grass up. I don't do it very often, but so I kind of pile it back here, and then every once in a while I'll come do a big grab of grass back here. That doesn't pile up if you don't cut it. Oh, looks like we gotta move some more wool over. No more space over there. Man, the sheep put out. It's a cool, like, you guys see that new mod that came out that was the seasonal sheep. You gotta like shear the sheep. It's kind of cool. Speaking of goat roping, right? I might have to go over and switch over some milk to some goat milk I have. Throw that in the old dairy. Oh, I bet I have like slurry and stuff to take over to the BGA as well. You don't even want this smoke. Oh, is it not out yet? Oh, okay. I didn't fully watch the video. It looks cool though. Cool little, you know, you got the kind of like the realism type of thing. It releases on Death Row Records next Tuesday. Nice. Oh, Suge Knight. Why is my music not playing? Alright, well, hopefully it keeps playing. I thought maybe it was a quiet intro of a song, which this one's kind of quiet, but then I heard nothing. Sometimes I don't even like rake this area at all back in here. For like 3 or 4 mowing sometimes, just let it all pile up. But sometimes I come through and rake it. It all depends on what I'm doing. Like we run out of time. I really just want to get some of this material moved before the snow comes. So if it's like, all right, we gotta do half the, we gotta do like half the field and then, you know, pick it up, then come back and finish the rest, then that's what we gotta do. But I at least want to get some of it, get a good majority of it picked up. But you know, we're gonna do a chunk of it and then we'll pick it up. We'll bounce back and forth through a few things before the snow comes, because I have a feeling it's gonna be coming pretty quick. It's snowing pretty heavy right now. But if it snows, I'm not too worried about, like, you know, pulling trees into the sawmill, stuff like that. So I really just want to get the grass out of the fields. It's weird. It seemed like it wasn't switching to the front. I'll just park this here. Actually, well, I'll just park it over here by the actual shed. We'll get her cleaned up and put away. That way it's like, I'm not gonna do that right in a second, but I'll be right here ready to go when we do put it away, because, you know, winter's coming. We'll leave that there. We'll jump in this tractor. Also on halftime as well, because we usually, if it's only like one of us on here and we're doing like makeup time, or we started to do a thing too where you can jump on and get like a couple extra hours in like during the week, but you have to stream it. So finding that time to do that, you know, it's just gotta figure it out on your own schedule. But when we do that, it's like we'll have it on halftime as well. That way stuff's not moving along too quick if anybody else like during the week wants to get on or whatever. If somebody jumps on, it's like 4 hours later in the day or whatever, then kind of messed up for everybody else. We have to do our cruise control here. What was that one? Can't go too fast with this thing because it'll skip grass. Now we gotta find that happy medium of our speed here. Seems to be getting it all. If you go, because I can go like what, 26 or something with this thing. Oh, what's up, buddy? Still in Matzy's grass? I should. Got too much of my own grass, Coble. You want to come help cut it or rake it? I just cut it, I guess. I gotta get this field picked up, and then I have to get my other grass picked up. This is going to hay, obviously. We'll get this hay picked up, but the other field still has all the windrows to pick up as well. How you doing, Colble? Make sure you guys follow Colble and sub to Colble if you guys haven't yet. He's another one of the main people on here, and he's also one of the founding members of the FS crew. Colble and I, we go way back. You're good for now. Yeah, Matzy made a couple little moves there on Sunday, huh? Colble? Mr. Big Banks over there. Might have to make a few extra million tonight just to go get up there again. Because what's, yeah, he's like 24 million, I think. I'm almost 33. Colble's on both. Yeah, he did, right? Cobalt's on both pretty pretty evenly, I'd say. You can find Cobalt on Twitch, and you can find him on the YouTube. You still do the tube. Yeah, you do both though. No, or the nursing home. Peepaw's gonna kick your ass. What's up, Grab? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, welcome in, bud. See if I can fling this. Oh, that's gonna hit that tree. Cobalt, it's snowing. Are you all ready for like skipping the time? I feel like a lot of people kind of hunker down. Don't make me find a cane. That's funny. Hell yeah, Thumper, thank you. There's all Cobalt's everything here, all his links and stuff. I'll go ahead and pin that. It's still so weird that for me it pins it on the bottom. You guys see it up on the top of the chat, right? I don't know what, can I like, I was gonna see if I can like drag it to the top or something. It's so weird that it is on the bottom of my chat. I'm gonna turn up the music just a smidge. Maybe the vehicle volume's up just a bit, right? I'm gonna turn it down just a hair. Oh, I did the same to you the other night with the links on the bottom. Yeah, the other day it did too for me. Maybe it's just a new thing on the analytics on the streamer side of things. It's down there. It's just, for me, it's kind of weird, like, 'cause that's where I usually would look at the most recent chat message, you know, instead of the pinned comment at the top. Don't fall for a dock, it's a trap. Oh, see, we're going too fast. We're actually skipping, even at 18. I was just keeping it going at a good speed, I guess. I forgot about cruise control, even. We'll probably want, like, what, a 15? Oh, I don't know why I went to 12. See, as soon as I started... Oh, that was for a reverse. Probably 15. Let's see if that... You can see those little green spots there. We just gotta make sure that all of it's going. I'm gonna go 14. I think it's just picking up grass, not actually skipping it. It makes it a lot harder to rake if it's grass, patches of grass everywhere. It's not tedded. Those were lobsters. The Oklahoma lobsters. Is that what you caught? Not crabs? You guys better stop. You're making me hungry. Pinkies up, chat. If Matzy's grass was ready, I would steal some. Like, he needs help mowing it and doing all the stuff to it and delivering it and all the stuff. You might as well just, like, give me a field, right? That's like, I think his strategy was really good the way he did it. He kind of caught me by landlocking me, because my plan was actually to buy that field and the other field up above, but he snuck in because I didn't think he was going to buy any more land. He came in and kind of, you know, threw himself. Like, if he wouldn't have bought any more land, we'd probably be tied right now. Maybe I'd still be ahead of him a little bit. I have a lot more trees, so I can do like a lot more wood chips and stuff like that. But his strategy of landlocking me was pretty damn good, because I can't go anywhere. You can only buy land that's like connected to your property. If it's like over the road type of thing, you know, as long as it's at least across the road or connected. But Matzy owns a lot, but at the same time, he bit off a lot, so he has to chew a lot. So he can make a lot of money, but it's also a lot of work. Where I've just kind of been consistently doing the same rotations of my stuff and cashed it in pretty good. So far, it's paid off. We'll really see after January, how we're all kind of sitting after January, after we all sell wood chips and all the stuff for that. But I do have, like, it's funny because Matthew was talking about how he has a lot of things or whatever, inventory stuff. I do too. Like, my total liter is 8,740,943, and it shows I have 4.4 million of stuff. But with like wood, oops, I missed that whole strip. With like wood chips and stuff, it's actually 4x what it shows on the price. So if I'm getting, you know, whatever it shows right now, what does it show for wood chips in here? Like wood chips, it shows that I have 6.5 million liters. I'm not sure if that's like included with my other stuff too. But see, it shows 3.2 mil. It's more than 4x that. Well, it's probably 4x this amount right here. So, you know, close to 13 million bucks just there with that much. So if I get to 10 million, I'm going to be looking at, you know, over 20 mil. So what I'm hoping is by the time I sell off all my wood chips in January, which is next month, I'll be looking at 60 million by then. Because I'm still making TMR, I'm still doing all that stuff as well. But the wood chips will be a nice little boost. A lot of loads, I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some drivers. I got trucks. Got some nice trucks I've been getting. Which I did. Gotta go over that whole spot again. I'll do that too sometimes, just getting through it too quick. You see all the patches of green that's right there? Yeah, you're right, I can't drive and talk at the same time. Cruise control. There is a TLX in the used market right now. It's been sitting there for a long time. Usually when we're on by ourselves, we don't like to buy stuff that pops up in the used market, but I figure if it's been sitting there for a while, nobody's bought it. It's been there for a long time. I might just grab it to have that truck, and I might end up getting rid of one of my other ones, because you can sell vehicles whenever. You just can't get rid of like your buildings and productions, and but you can like sell your equipment and do all the stuff at any time. Because I do have some nice Mercedes. Oh, I have that hook lift, right? That's probably what I should do, is get rid of the hook lift. I do kind of like it. Maybe I'll keep that truck, and then, because I do like that truck. I haven't bought any of the hook lift stuff for it yet. Now I wonder if there's a dump bed that has a high capacity for that. I should look. Colby, if you're still, oh, you're still here. I don't need to make TMR. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hell yeah, because Matzy's coming for me. You should help me, but you gotta help me win. Help me, help you, help me, help you, help me, help you, help me, help you. Help you, help me. What was I gonna say though? I forgot. Lost my train of thought. I was gonna ask you something, Colby, but I forgot. What was I just talking about, chat? I forgot. Maybe I'll remember when I'm not thinking about it. Question for Colby, because I said, Colby, if you're still here, and I read your comment and forgot. At least I got this tedding done pretty quick. We just gotta go grab the windrower. But you need a chance to catch up. Well, if I get close, if I get like way ahead of Matzy, then I'll loan you some money. Well, if we like just team up, Colby, you can just like, we could be on the same team, right? Throw your money in the bank and we could just combine forces. I think we would do pretty good. I got enough trees, you could have some trees. You gonna be there Sunday for sure? Got the whole day off? Oh, hell yeah. Well, what you should do, Grub, since you got that whole day off, what you should do is come join us on Saturday. That way, because you don't have to work on Sunday, right? You can come join us Saturday night for some logging. Doesn't that sound fun? You just stay up all night with us, and then you can just sleep on Sunday. For all you guys that don't know, Grub is a good operator. And speaking of operators, we got to get Colby back out there in the woods. Dust off those joysticks, Colby. Gonna be helping Matzy with Doc and the boys. Huh? Alright, I think that's all that. Besides, like, back behind the building back there. Which we do have some ethanol in there, and we have, what was that, corn gluten meal that we could actually take to our TMR mixer stuff. And we'll go ahead and take this over to our shed. Oh, they're all going to help Matzy on Sunday, huh? Yeah, that's one thing I was talking about, but I'm not sure if I was going to ask you. Oh, yep. You actually reminded me, Colby. Thank you. What I was going to ask you is, what was our limit on... Because I know when we did the... when we changed that rule on capacity or whatever, we added the bigger capacities. I don't remember, was it 500,000? I know it was like more capacity, but we didn't want it to be too crazy. Wasn't it like 500,000 liters? Exactly what we were talking about. That would just be in... Is that in its own section? Hook lifties? Or is it just in trailers still? Here we go. That's not very much. Man, you guys, I've seen you farm before, Doc. I wasn't too worried. That would be nice, but it's not a hook lift. Is there any other... Is that all the hook lift stuff that we got? That's not that big of a container. I do like the truck though. I will get something for it, but it's this one right here. Which is actually, it's a nice ride. This thing's pretty sweet. Super nice truck. Just like this one too. This is one of the other ones I just got. Thumper said she wanted to drive this one. It's a little bit slower, but the one I was gonna buy actually, which I should just get, because like I said, it's been there for a while. It's pretty far up in the thing. Is it still? Oh, it's still here. Yeah. So there's this one here. It's pretty good, which is, I believe this is the one that Keith modified. More horsepower. It only does 65, but it's a good truck. I already have one of those. But this one right here, I will come back and I'll just do a couple. Oh, it's funny. It has the green rims on it, just like that. Like, I'll come back and customize it more later, but I'll just go ahead and buy it right now because we can go a lot faster with these. This will be the third one of these I have, so we could like take loads back and forth quicker. So in the end of the day, it'll be a good buy. But there was some other stuff. There's always like kind of funky machines, but if something new comes in, I'm not going to get it because when the hour rolls over, we'll get something new. I'm not going to buy anything that's new on the list there at all. That's been sitting there for a while, so I don't feel bad grabbing it. I thought about getting this Versatile too. This is nice. If there was a John Deere 8R that popped in here, I would sell the one that we have and get a new one, which is the truck that we just, or that tractor we were just in, because it has like that flickering, that like the graphic on the front of it was not put in there right. It always kind of flickers. So when I'm in this one, I always sit back here so I don't see it. If I'm like in the cab, it like bugs me because it's like you can see it up there. So if there's another 8R like this one that pops in, I will probably get it and get rid of that one. But the other truck I have is this truck here, International's talking about. Got a couple nice trailers too, all ready to go. And this thing has a sweet cab too inside. Very nice. Let's see. We just got this one. And then I have somewhere around here. I have this one over here too. I could probably dump that TMR in there, right? All of it, maybe? Oh, almost all of it. But yeah, this one's been through war and back. I kind of like the paint job on it. Oh, beastie. I do want to check these cows real quick too, see how they're doing. We got 11,000 liters of milk. 26,000 liters of slurry that we can move over. Yeah, we got goat milk going there for, or got butter with goat milk being made there. We just checked on that. And there's still room here, but we have some goat milk going. They probably actually need some food, don't they? Some grass. I got no food. We'll bring them some grass. Yeah, I own this farm up here. Matzy pretty much owns the grass field from there all the way as far as you can see. Pretty much as far as you can see all the way around is like where Matzy owns. And I own pretty much this back corner back here. Colville has his little back corner. Like for what my little area can produce, I have, because I also own, I guess it's not just that back corner where I'm at, because I also own that field there, and the big field that's back behind it. So I do own like this farm. I own like pretty much like 3 kind of areas. And like all these trees. Should actually go around real quick, and I don't know why I was taking this over there either. There's our TMR just mixins over here. I should go over and check the sawmills out there and the wood chippers just to make sure they are running while we play. Yeah, that was max, that 500,000. Yeah, I didn't find anything though, but still. You're hoping in April we'll close the gap. You got me pinned in now? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I have. No, not really. I don't really fully have you pinned in because... Stupid joystick button. Let me just turn that off for a sec here. Really got to fix that. Or I really just got to get a new pair. It's that, my little dial switch on my joystick whacked up sometimes. But yeah, you guys can see if I go in here, farmland. Colbull actually doesn't have his own corner. He has way up in here. So we're all kind of pinned in because everything besides this one down here is owned. And I think Matzy was kind of just leaving this for Gallo to have a little bit extra if he comes over this way. So Matzy's all the purple, I'm the blue, Colbull's yellow, Tired Dragon is, and Rage there up here in the purple. So it's like purple, purple, almost, they're all like, yeah, couple different purples. I'm the blue. Colbull's the yellow though. So he could have kept coming up in here, but Colbull has a nice bit of land. I feel like maybe he has the same amount as I do, if not a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more acreage wise, but I have a lot of trees. Same with Tired up here. She has a lot of trees as well. But yeah, I still have a ways to go on that. Yeah, pretty much the whole... I guess I will dump that in here actually. I have a lot more trees on my side, so it's pretty good. All right, so let's go jump over here real quick. We'll check on that one. My one tractor was up by the sawmill. Yeah, we'll check on this one. Material's missing, so we got to haul some prefabs. I swear I just put some wood in this. But we're just kind of, let me make sure on my settings here too that I have, where is it? Cut anywhere's off. I'll make sure I don't cut Matzy's trees at all. Not that I would really care. But the more, like, these trees, like, the more area I open up, the more grass fields I have. So I'm not worried about, like, cutting too many trees down. Like, 'cause we pretty much just got to keep all of our stuff full, you know? So as the time goes by every month, it's only December 1st as well. We actually have a whole nother day in this month before we switch into January, because we're just running 2-day months. So I do have some time still. But at the same time, if everybody's ready to skip in, if I'm ready to go, then let's just run it, right? Because Colbull, are you ready? Are you ready to switch time at all? Like, is there still stuff that you're doing right now? Because once the snow comes, right, it's not easy going. It's funny because on this next Sunday, that's what we'll need help with, right, is plowing the roads. I'm just going to build a whole bridge of wood chips all the way to the sell point. And I don't mind cutting a big chunk of trees out either, like to just fill all the stuff up. We have so many trees, I just got to get through it. You are, for the most part, ready for your January sell-off? Okay. Let's see, we are still playing with our wood. And normally I would take Wednesdays off, right? But since I was busy with work yesterday and stuff, I think Depending on how work goes tomorrow, I might even stream tomorrow as well. That bridge of wood chips was very sus. Yeah, right. It was so legit. That was the best bridge of wood chips anybody's ever seen. No terraform, just a bunch of wood chips dumped. Might have a little bit of corn left to dry. Hell yeah. We still have a whole other day. You should, if you have that, you should get that going. You know, at least by second day of December. It might be snowing, but that sounds like a pretty easy thing for you to get going. Unless you have to go get diesel. I guess you're really close to the gas station though, right? You go get your fuel for your dryer. Which I always thought was kind of weird that you have to put diesel in it. Like, don't most dryers run off of like LP, right? We'll at least do like these few trees. Then I'll go and check on the other ones to make sure those are all running. But my goal still by before we switch time is to get all my stuff all topped off. So, you know, when we go into this next month, my stuff's just churning away. Because you know, they skipped from November to December. I was pretty good on switching time, but most of my stuff was out when I jumped over here. So I could have made a lot more if I had them more topped off. Almost just deleted that one. I need to get back into an area that has all those bonus trees in it, right? And you cut one, another one pops out. That's my favorite. Nothing like some bonus wood, right? And these trees are so heavy, I have to cut them in half, which I usually just cut them. Usually just cut them like this. You have the fuel, nice. Well, that'd be easy little switching over for you. Yeah, she has all the magic trees. I had a lot too. I had a lot. Hers are kind of magical too because she has that one, those other floating. There's a floating tree on the Utters map too. Yeah, I believe it. People place trees and they don't really go back around looking. Some people probably do, but people just place stuff quick and then they kind of look through it. But if it's like out in the middle somewhere, sometimes it just doesn't, they don't do like a walkthrough to see it, you know. They'll fly around and you can't start to see that the tree floating if you're kind of up above. Oh, a triple? Damn, that's good. That's good money. Well, that's a good use of space if you ask me. If you can fit 3 big old trees in one spot, like the same spot, that's the ticket. I wish all my trees were like that. I feel like it was never going to end if that was the case. Yeah, I would like to get like all of this whole side of the trees all out, which would just make because I could pretty much combine our fields at that point, you know. You have the wood chipper in the middle of it still, but I could just make all this all grass field. Kind of what my goal was. Let's see, I'm gonna Disable that running around too fast. Let me actually cut this out of the way. Yeah, if we were on like normal economy or say easy economy or something, yeah, we would have been done with this challenge already, I think. Because even starting up when you're doing stuff, a lot of it was like contracts and everything that we did, you know, it was tricky. Also the strategy too of like buying stuff. Because like in the beginning, you didn't have a lot of money, and then, you know, to get the stuff that we needed, we had to go into debt. So I was like maxed out $3 million in debt, trying to do all the stuff, like buying land and doing all the stuff. But like, you know, having just the used market, you know, depending on who buys what, you know, somebody's getting it before the other person, and like you gotta wait for the next thing to pop up in the used market. In the beginning it was tough, and then like, you know, you don't want to spend the money on the wrong stuff. So if you say you bought something you want but you don't need it yet, then all of a sudden you don't have enough money for your next thing. There's like a lot of strategy involved with the whole, you know, used market, with all of us playing at the same time, which was pretty fun. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, you should be able to just grab that game save. All right, so that's all those for now. Go over here to our other sawmill. You wouldn't have to recreate it if you got the game save. You could just pretty much throw the game save in one of your save spots, like your file, you know, in your documents or whatever, and then you just open it up and everything's there. You won't even have to recreate anything. Everything will be there. It won't be on a server, that's all. All right, so materials are missing here. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna clear out all these trees here. Those bales right there, those were from like the very beginning, when my only way to pick up grass or make silage at the time was baling it. I don't do that anymore. G-Portal had you guys do, so yeah, it had us do a new save, so it wiped the farm, but still didn't work. Oh, dang. Oh, he's gonna try to use your save for the server. I get it. Yeah, I was gonna wait to mention it, but since you guys were talking about G-Portal, I still have to set all the stuff up, but recently I got accepted for the G-Portal partnership, so I'm now a G-Portal partner. I just got to set all the stuff up. I just got to do all that before I... Whoa, that was dropping slow. I just got to set all the stuff up before I actually start, like, promoting it and stuff. Gotta do it right, do it right. Yeah, I recently just got accepted into that, so I'm now a G-Portal partner. Oh, thank you, Thumper. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that'd be tight if there's like a version of that. FDR trees would be a lot better than this, I'll tell you what. Thank you, Cobble. I'm not sure, you know, Giants takes a long time to respond or do anything these days, but I also applied to be Giants cultivator as well. So we'll see if the response back for that is. Yeah, Gallo and Matzy are both cultivators and stuff, and I've been in the farm sim community for so many years, I figure why not, right? I feel like the more I could bring to like the FS community and the logging community, like combined, like kind of be the, you know, one of the representatives sort of for like the logging side of stuff. I think any of that could be better for all of our whole group. Because us farm sim loggers, we need to have a voice in the community as well, right? But we'll see where that goes. No guarantees on that one. So actually, let me cut this one in half. Yeah, heck yeah, right? Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see Doc on his 4X he's working on. If he'll just have all these same types of trees, or if he's gonna put different trees. I should talk to him about that. I'm sure he's not even to that point yet. So like now's a good time to talk trees. Hey, not a logger, but you agree? Hell yeah. To have a map be able to be cross platforms, well, you can only have a 2X, right? If it's, so his 4X version is going to be PC only anyways, right? Pretty sure you can only play 4X if you're on PC, right? Making me feel like I've been slacking. No, you're doing great, Cobble. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Cobble's big timing. You're definitely not slacking, sir. That's for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hell yeah. Right, we should get. I know. If it's all, it's because it is only PC, right? Like, why not have hella trees if you can, right? Because I know they usually try to limit that if it's going to be cross-platform, but like, I don't mind having these trees in there, but have a lot more great ones, spruce and lodge poles and stuff like that in between. Because if you look out there, it's a lot of room in between each tree. Looks pretty good from up above, but as like a forest standpoint, it doesn't have a lot going on in here, you know? What's up, Clyde? Hell yeah, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, we'll get all this chunk towed in there, then we'll go check on our wood chippers. How long you been on YouTube? Didn't send me a noti. About an hour, just over 1 hour. But I did start early too, so like really like my normal time. Clyde, you're like right on time. You're right on, bro. No worries. I'll be here for a while. You didn't miss nothing. Just over here on the Waseca County Minnesota challenge we've been doing for probably just a little bit over 9 months so far. And it's gonna be the first one to $100 million. Going against Colbull. He's right there in the chat. Guys can also check out his YouTube and Twitch. The links are right there pinned in the chat there. But he's on here. Trucker Matzy, Tire Dragon Gaming, Rage Sage, Gallo. And as of right now, I'm winning. I'm in the lead here. Look at the money real quick. But Matzy's catching up. He dropped like 14 million bucks for 15 million bucks about the other night, but I do have 32. We'll be over 33 tonight. But yeah, pretty much Matzy's right here. He's trying to catch me. He has the most land, the most stuff. But OT has the most wood. I got the most wood chips. I got the most stuff. But Matthew's trying to come for me, so I got to stay ahead. I'm just trying to work on getting our wood productions and stuff filled up. Or, you know, at least right now, like this one didn't have anything going, so just trying to get these going. And we're also got the whole hay field right there to pick up, grass on the other side to pick up, TMR to mix. We have a bunch of stuff that we have to do. Move silage over, a lot of stuff. Ooh, that one's right along with this. This is how I do log in on this challenge. There's 4X's on Mod Hub in game, but is that for cross platforms though? Because isn't there PC only stuff if you're on PC? Can't remember. I think it's like it'll say like show like cross-platform mods only or whatever type of thing. No, I forget. Yeah, there's PC only stuff on Mod Hub. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like on the in-game Mod Hub, right, Bumper? I never really go searching for mods anymore. You guys give them all to me already. Between Doc, Matzy, and Gallo, I don't really need too many more mods. Yeah, with that being said, too, about the G-Portal thing, I will be setting up a map that will be like a multiplayer server. So, like, people that are interested in playing, you know, some of my community, whatever, if you guys are interested in, you know, helping out with that, when I thought about just doing kind of a community server. So like maybe like one night a week or something, we'll get on the server and have fun farming, cutting trees, whatever, you know, type of stuff. Probably like more of a farming server though, but we could do a little bit of everything. I just think we should have like a lot of productions. Not gonna be like a specific focus, you know, we'll just have a lot of different things going. I almost thought about just using the other Waseca server, which is the one that Matzy and 4B and I were on, the very first Waseca server. I thought about running that one as the server, because there's a lot of stuff to do on there and it's pretty fun. This is like already good. It's already set up with 3 different farms that are fully functional with all the equipment. You know, it's like there's a lot going on that one already. So I thought that would be kind of fun. And then I could just use that whole mod folder as our server folder, you know. Come on, tree, get in there. I'm just gonna pick it up and throw it in there. I try to do most of the stuff with the machines, but we are allowed to move stuff with super strength at a certain point in the challenge, so I use it here and there. And a lot of the stuff I'm trying to do right now in here, I'm trying to do it before the snow covers everything. As it is coming down, it's not sticking yet, but it's going to. I've played many seasons on this map. Like I said, when the snow comes, it comes. When Matzy and I were first testing it, we were doing realistic weather, and it was like 4 feet of snow just dumped, covered everything. It buried everything, so like so much. Somewhere I took some screenshots of that. It was like, you know, it was all the way, snow was like up to here, you know. It was there was so much snow. Then it more came to you plow all the roads out and stuff, and then you just get another 3 or 4 feet on top of that. It was a lot. There was a lot of snow. Let's get this last tree. I guess opened up all that ground there too. It's nice. It's gonna be our field expansion. But you don't want snow? Well, we'll have to take a vacation there, Caldwell, and skip right into the springtime, huh? We'll do January, then we'll skip right into springtime. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's see what I just put in here. So we just did 76,719 liters in there. That will run for a while. All right, let's go over here and check on our wood chippers. Appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. I didn't really think it was going to be a big turnout tonight. I'm not doing logging. But it also is earlier. Like right now, I would be starting right now normally. So maybe people aren't getting notifications. I just decided, well, it's a little denser woods right here, huh? I didn't notice the trees were so stacking here so tight on this side, which is good, right? All these trees are all my trees. Thought it was gonna be easy to cut through here. You got some extra trees in that side, which I like. But right over here is one of my spots I've been working. So a couple stumps there I didn't take care of. But what I'd like to do is get all this side. Well, let me see what's in here real quick. We can still throw some. We have 20,000 in there now with 460,000 wood chips. I think at least like these trees for now should go in there. Yeah, planting into in February. Oh, well, we can go right into February. What are you planting in February? These trees take a little bit to cut, but man, they put out a lot of wood chips. At first, they're kind of a pain in the ass to deal with until you learn that, hey, if you just cut it right in half, because I used to like cut the branches off of, I guess you need like a strong enough tractor to tow it, but it's still not too much weight for the winch. So if you cut it just like that, and you could cut it into two pieces, you know, and tow it. You start off with the small tractor, though, you have to cut it down a little bit more than that just to pull it. Besides, I have the big deer, it can pull it pretty good. I'll get all these cut. Yeah, because if it could drop like, you know, another 80,000 liters of wood chips and liters of wood in here right now. Get this up to 100,000. That'd be pretty good. I think it holds like what, quarter mil of wood. Yeah, we got to move wood chips over too, right? And we have our whole other wood chipper as well, which has a bunch going on over there. We have one more of these to go check. Liter cola. What you got? Liter cola. If you're talking about what I'm drinking this sparkling ice root beer. They have a new root beer flavor that came out. It's actually pretty good. I'm a root beer fan, so if I say root beer is pretty good, it's actually pretty good. Because I don't like all the root beers. I do like root beer though. It's a good. It gets a good drink. I don't really drink soda anymore, so if I can have something that is not soda but tastes like root beer, might as well, right? It's caffeinated too. You love root beer? You should try the sparkling ice, the caffeine. If you want caffeine, anyways. If not, just drink regular root beer. But the sparkling ice new root beers are pretty good. You could probably find them at Fred Meyer's or whatever you guys have out there. Trying to stay away from caffeine, I get it. Which root beer is a good choice for that. I just don't really drink soda anymore, and I like a little bit of caffeine. I usually drink a couple cups of coffee at work throughout the day. Unless I have a long day, then maybe I'll have another extra cup or whatever there. Except for your coffee, yeah. So there's a little bit of caffeine there. All right, all those are down. And what was, yeah, these stumps here. I'm just going to get rid of these now. Yeah, smoke them if you got them, chat. So those are good. Let's start towing this stuff up. Did I cut that 1.5 too? Got it. Looked like it was still connected. And these should be pretty quick to tow in because we're so close. Didn't really mean to do that. I wonder if I could tow in this lodge pole and that one at the same time. Maybe you'll say it's too heavy. Oh, we can. Nice. This is pretty much how I've done most of it. I do have an excavator over there, but just cutting them down, hooking them up like this and towing them into the chipper. In this situation, this is way more efficient than trying to use a machine, you know, with the boom and stick on it type of thing. Which that's how I would be doing. I have the machine over there. I still keep it around because I have the tree planter attachment thing for it. But really, like on this map, just towing these trees that I can't really process. They're kind of weird to handle. Just knock them down and drag them in. You guys know this is not normally how I do forestry. But in this situation, for the challenge, it speeds things up and makes wood chips quick. And Doc, if you're still here, that modded one you guys have, I guess I have it now too. Man, it's pretty much as soon as you dump the trees in there, the wood chips are done. Use a little bit faster dumping spot, but pretty fun using that fast wood chipper, because we're pretty much using this thing modded, and that's how we made our wood chip bridge. It would be kind of cool to kind of write down how much wood chips we made, because we made a lot. Yeah, it's great. It is. If the thing dumped out quick, it'd be a nasty machine. So wood chips don't go for that much on a lot of maps, where this map, it doesn't show it in the price menu or whatever, but it's like 4x. Same with like silage. I think even pig food's really high price. The TMR is a pretty good one. I think pig feed is like one of the highest ones. There's a couple of those that are like really high price, but like pig feed takes so many different ingredients to make. Where TMR is mix hay and silage together and make TMR. Let's see what I just threw in there. So we put like, what, 60,000, 62,000 in there. Not as much as I wanted to right then, but that's good enough for right now. Let's go check on our other one real quick. one of my houses that I own. Had a couple houses. I had another one, but I sold it. That was on that other farm over there. I sold a few different things off of that one. You know, this tree has been hanging out back here. I cut it a long time ago and never did drag it out of here. Not really sure why I even cut this one back here, but I just want to get rid of this one out of here. Once this area is kind of cleared out too, I want to kind of make this creek area look nice again too. Probably wait until springtime, do a little decorating over there. I think this one already has wood going. I've been working on clearing out this whole section back here. Because all this area was all trees over here when I started. So what's in this one? 64,000, 744,000 in there. So I'm going to actually swap what we're doing here. We'll go ahead and just, since those are all going now, I'm not too worried about that. So now I run too slow, right? Just put that back. Going from thing to thing, it's good to go fast. All right, so we'll just go ahead and fill this up. Yeah, what I really been wanting to get, one of the things I've been wanting to get, been saving, auto save there. One thing I've been wanting to get is another one of these trailers. I have the trucks and stuff now, but having the actual trailers, because I have a couple, like that one over there is pretty nice. But these ones are a little bit better. This one dumps fast, and I don't think I can make it a higher capacity than it is either. I think it doesn't have that option. It has a couple options, but I don't know if it has a high capacity option thing. So we'll fill that up. You don't have the trees to do 2 chippers. Yeah, I'm lucky with that. Because I know you have like the area, and your trees are doing good though. Let's go fly over here and look at Cobalt's stuff real quick. Why is my flight not working anymore? Did I just actually disable it? Yeah, I did. That wasn't, there it goes. Yeah, Cobalt has the 1 chipper. Look at his trees are growing. I like how you did this too, Cobalt, how you planted the trees along your creek over here. This looks nice right here. He's a little more grass or something like that, but, and then he also planted all these trees up here. Dang, you got a tree. Look at, you got a tree. Right? Was this one of the ones you planted? Yours are about to be pretty big pretty soon, Cobalt. I think this is one of the ones you did. This might be maybe the very first one you planted or something. But Cobalt still has all these trees right here too. Not like he doesn't have any trees. He actually owns all these trees. I believe he maybe even owns all these. And he owns all these right here. So he has some trees still, especially in this section, like here. I think maybe a couple of these are mine, but I think a lot of these ones on this whole side, like this whole run, I believe are all Cobalt's trees. This is his farm. Nice little setup. He got some stuff. But I still have a few trees to go here. And all those over there. Like it doesn't look like a lot, but when you're down here in the trees, there's still quite a bit of wood still down in here. And then especially this other side when you're like, you know, when you're kind of coming through this area right here, there's a lot of trees in here still. I do have a lot of wood still to go, which is going to be a big beneficial thing. Because like Matzy has trees going, he's almost out of trees, but he has some trees growing. He has another whole run of trees down here growing, so he's been doing a good job. He's been doing a good job, like having rotations and stuff going. Kind of weird how his trees got planted like that. Oh, kind of interesting. But he also has these trees over here that he planted as well, which those are nice Maturian reds. Those would be some nice, whoa, got stuck on the freaking thing. Those would be some nice, that's some nice wood there that he has growing. Yeah, he has some land. There's all his crap over here. Let's go check out Gallows Forest real quick. Gallo has a forest too. Look at Gallows Forest. The ground looks like it. Oh, it's getting snow on it, isn't it? Yeah, this is all his trees. He has a whole forest that he planted. Yeah, he did a couple trees. Oh, he has this whole field that's a forest, which is tight. I'm not sure if you'll have time to get all those going. There's also Matthew's area over here too. But yeah, OT got some wood. I guess up on top, Tired Dragon has some. He got some trees too. Let's fly over here real quick. Yeah, like this whole area over here is all Matzy's, all this land over here. Pretty much besides mine, like Cobal's back over there. Like everything else you see, besides Gallo way back in the corner, everything else you see is all Matzy's land. But like this whole big field here, which is one of the biggest fields on the map. This whole area is Tired Dragons and Rage Sage's area. Because he's been helping her the whole time, but this was her farm in the beginning. They've been doing some stuff over here. Clearing out some space. All this was all trees. Looks like they got two chippers going here as well, which is great. I'm glad they did that. Double productions there. But there's a bunch of trees that they still have as well. Doesn't, like I said, doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're like down here and like you're going through the trees, there's quite a bit of trees in the area. They have a lot of wood chips to go as well. I guess I'll just take this back to the farm real quick. Oh, that's way too close. I have 80. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I do have to, now that those are going, I guess I want to move some wood chips over, but what I should be doing is picking up that damn grass, right? Don't mind me, Cobble, just driving through your fields for the millionth time. I guess I've driven through Matzy's field equally, probably more. Because that path like back and forth between my area and my area again, I pretty much just drive right through Matzy's fields. Sometimes I'll come flying by like that through Cobal's area. Not quite like that. Perfect landing. But this truck will be a good addition to what we have going on over here. So be able, with 3 of these, we'll be able to haul some stuff pretty good. Nice driving, thanks. So Thumper, you can drive this truck if you want to. They could hook this one up and maybe we'll even make it pink. There's these. I'll probably end up getting rid of this. I like it. I might just keep it. If we start having like lag issues or anything, I'll get rid of some stuff. But I don't mind having the Mercedes park. It's a baller, right? Especially this one. This one's sick. But it's a little slower. Only does like 60. Where, what was that doing? 80 something. But now we have 3 of these, which is nice. I guess I'll jump in the windrower. Where's that at? Well, we'll take this over. We'll at least take one load. I think the windrower. Oh, it's over there anyway. So I'll dump this in the silo, and then I'll jump into the windrower, and we'll windrow all that hay real quick. You get that hook lift with nothing on the back. You just get driving around and honking people. I got 3 of these. I'll drive the weakest one. I don't care. You guys can have the good trucks, you know. You can drive this exact one with this trailer dock if you come help me. I'll be in January though. We got one more day. One more day, and then we have that trailer and that truck, and then we just got the white one with the other trailer over there. So with those 3 and the other ones that we potentially have too, we're doing okay on trucks and trailers right now. Whoa. If I like just full speed so quick, why I turn that off? Oh, I'm on flight mode too, so that's why it was kind of weird. Let's even your colors. Yeah, hell yeah. I know, I like that one. The black beast though, that's a cool truck too. Nacho, what's up, Nacho? How you doing, buddy? Oh, don't hit me. As long as you're okay. What do you mean? What? I'm always okay. I'm better than okay. I'm here streaming. What's Mr. Nacho Cast Presents doing tonight? What do you always hit the button that says, welcome to the party, pal? I might just do some back and forth in here. We'll just kind of start into this. And it's snowing right now. We got lots of snow coming. We're just gonna try to pick up our hay. I'm gonna do like maybe half of it. We'll start getting it picked up in case the snow comes. I at least want to get a big chunk of it. Yes, this field puts out. It really does. Oh, I said I think we're okay. I think we are. I think we're better than okay. I actually want to go on the other side. A lot of people I see when they use these, like, they actually will just have a small swath on one side, but not doubled up like how I do it there. I tell you what, picking it up, doubling it up is pretty nice. Sometimes I miss a little bit because the swath is pretty big. Something about trucks and trailers, that's what I was talking about. Theondon, welcome in, welcome in. Is that how you say that? Theondon? I've seen you here before. Welcome back, buddy. This is going to be a lot of TMR mixins right here. That's pretty much all I'm seeing. It's just whole row. There's like rows of money. There's like green gold all over the place right here. It's so much money right here. All right, I'll come back to that side. This stuff rakes up quick though. I've done this so many times on this field. Like it's a little bit like back and forth then to do this stuff. But what we're doing, there's a silo back behind me there, be on the other side of the rope production. We dump it into that silo, that way we can truck it. Because like taking it back and forth with the, you know, the forage wagon takes a long time. But if we could load it in that one close by and then we could take it right over there. At 70,000 liters at a time. Which I forget what our newer big forage wagon what our capacity is on that. I'll do one more down and back here, and then we'll start picking up. Oh yeah, 19 people here watching. I appreciate you guys. Anybody just joining right now, what we're doing here, we're on the Waseca County, Minnesota. It's a challenge. First one to $100 million wins. And it's between Colville 73, Trucker Matzy, Tire Dragon Gaming, Gallo, and myself. So far I'm in the lead, but Matzy is approaching quickly because he has so many things going. High capacities going, so he can move some material pretty quick. His silo's also right next to the sawmill, or sorry, the sell point, which was a really good strategy as well. Which he could do that because he ended up buying field 17. Field 17 is a big ass field, which that's like one of his main grass fields now, which is so much grass just on that one field. Is pretty ridiculous. But I do have a lot of grass. I'm like constantly doing grass work and putting materials into our productions, you know. So for the area that I do have is not as much land, but I have been getting a lot out of it, and the land I own does pack a punch with all the timber and stuff. Oh, I said one more down in the back. Well, I guess we'll do one more down in the back real quick. You're fighting for 4th place. Like I said, I think after the springtime comes up and around, I think you'll be doing pretty good, at least for the 4th. I'm sure you'll get a strong 3rd. But Tired has a lot of trees, though, right? If they stay on top of that and not nickel and dime themselves, I think they'll be doing pretty good over there. But oh, nice little saving lag there. They have been 2 of them versus 1 of us on each farm type of thing the whole time. So they do have like a slight advantage with that, I guess. Pull this out of the way so it's not in the way of our pickup wagon. And we probably want to grab, we want the old school. I forget the capacity on either one of those, but we have our new versatile over there too. I think I'll grab this one. Maybe I'll grab this one actually with the Pottinger. This is a good tractor right here. I like this one. For the price too, this one was cheap. Our helper shows up every Sunday, yeah. Yes, he does. As he should, right? Smoke him if you got him, chat. Not the fastest tractor in the world, but for picking up, it does just fine. You don't have to go much faster. What are you trying to say? He said it. Whoa. He just went 8 wall. Ninja. Yeah, Ninja Farmer was the one helping Colville on his farm. Doc helped me a couple times. Who else helped me? Anybody else help me at all? I know I've had a little bit of help from like Gallo, did some load running for me. I think even Matzy helped move some loads for me in the beginning. I paid them though. They got, you know, 10 or 20 grand a load or something like that I was giving them. Maybe it was like 10,000 a load. Which is, you know, it's not bad if you're just running up the road and back. And we're full. Yeah, this one holds 47,300. So that pretty much makes what, 95,000 liters of TMR once I put the silage with it. That's something else I want to make sure too is there's plenty of grass and stuff in our other productions. That way we get all the TMR or all the silage that we can make. Who do I have to yell at? Oh, yeah. Ninja Fama. The Ninja. $10K, it was helpful? Hell yeah. Well, yeah, if you have like nothing to do and you can make, you know, do 5 loads real quick, make 50K real quick. Like I would have done it, but if I've always had something to work on the entire time. I haven't had a time since. That's probably why I'm doing okay, because I haven't had a time where I'm like, well, I don't have nothing to work on. Like I've constantly had stuff to work on. Like finding time to get all of it done is has been the challenge so far. If I had more land, I would definitely need help. Like Matzy's had a lot more help. He pretty much paid Gallo to do like one whole field for him, pick up all the stuff for him. And Gallo spent like 2-3 hours working on Matzy's stuff one time. Well, he gave him money for it, you know, but it's like, yeah, that's fine. Like either way, like I said, he needs help because he has so much stuff going on. But besides like Doc filling up my productions for me a couple of times, which I totally appreciate, I haven't had too much help. Which I know if I asked for it, I would get it because you guys are awesome like that. I just kind of been keeping stuff rolling steadily, you know. It's not like I've really been like desperate to have the help, you know. When I do ask for help, I want to make sure that there's enough stuff to keep you guys busy. Because when I do have help, I feel like we burn through the products so fast. Yeah, that's what you were saying. You got all the DLCs and stuff now? It's awesome. Oh yeah, it's also something Gallo reminded me because I wanted to buy that new pack. He said wait until I find out about the Giants cultivator thing, because I guess that's part of one of the benefits of being a cultivator is that you get all that stuff, you get all the extra stuff for free. You get to show it off, do all the early release, all the stuff, everything for free. That's like all part of it. Which I had forgot about that part. I really just wanted to join it to be like, kind of like the, you know, like the representative of our group kind of thing, you know, like our community. I just wanted to, because like if, you know, because Matzy, I believe Matzy is, and Gallo. And then I think maybe Lead Dog, maybe Tony Miff. Maybe 4B, I forget, but like the more people that are that in our community is the better, right? Because I feel like overall, like our whole farm sim community is very strong. Like I feel like we're just like one person away from like everybody that does the thing, you know, at least in the US side. What you do? Oh, you wanted to be the cool kid? Don't lie. Oh, you got that covered for us already, Doc. You're the cool one. I don't know what you need to do to qualify for that at all, Cole, actually. I think I have enough subscribers. Well, I'm not sure about that. I think you need, I forget, it did say what the requirements were. Like certain amount of subscribers. I think you already have to be Giants partner for a certain amount of time. So there's some requirements. Nope, you like your corner? Yeah, well, that's where the cool kids hang out, Doc. Until I show up, right? And I mess all that up. I feel like the snow would have already covered everything if we weren't running at half speed. So much ingredients. Was that 150,000 liters that we picked up right there? About, maybe like a little bit less, right? 47 and a half times 3. Like I said, this tractor is not the fastest, but man, I like this tractor a lot. This thing is sweet. I don't even like articulating tractors very much either, but this thing, I have the same tractor on, oh, probably drop that and turn it on, right? On the other Waseca, my other Waseca Save. But it's red. All my tractors on that one are all red. Like, we gotta do some more raking. Didn't take us that long to pick that up. Let's see, this might fill us up. We'll probably be like around maybe 90%. Let's see after we get all this. I'll probably just scoop up a little bit more to fill this up. 83%. Just gonna do a little run down here real quick. We'll scoop up enough pretty quick to get what we need. Just gonna turn. I'll probably on the way back we'll probably fill up. I'll dump this and we'll finish raking all the stuff. Pinky's up. Oh, I didn't even fill up all the way. Oh well. Whoa, say close enough. I'm not sure how much actually puts out of this field, but man, it does a good job every time. It's all just peripheral grass, you know, just didn't even have to plant or nothing, just does its thing every time. Nuh-uh. You're so funny, Zach. And I say, you're so funny, Zach. Everybody in the chat says, nuh-uh, right? Old ball Zach. Yeah, like each one of these rows is like what, 80,000? No, like 80%, right? So each row is like what, 40,000 liters or something like that. I bet this field does like 600, 700,000 liters every harvest. Dr. Blue Balls MD. Speaking of blue balls, Zach. What's up, Dr. Blue Balls? Welcome to the stream. I definitely don't recognize that name. What's up? Yeah, you and Zach have something in common. You guys both like the color blue, and you guys both like balls. Pretty sure that's Zach, yeah. Well, they definitely have something in common. That crossed my mind too, Nacho. But you never know. You never know. He'll say, no. Yeah, right when I said that, it popped up. That's funny. Might have to kind of, whoa. I have to kind of double back on. I was just reading chat, kind of, that spot out there is kind of wide. I might have to pick that spot up a little bit better. Nobody takes time to put a picture on the alternate account. Some people do. There's a couple people that are in the chat right now that have made some pretty believable but suspicious accounts. It's just funny that I said that you were gonna say nuh-uh, like right when you said it, right when I looked down. That's funny. Tommy Powers, what's up, buddy? Hello, T in chat. Just seeing you live and thought I'd jump in, leave a like, and say hi. On the way to bed for work in the morning. I'll leave your stream running to give you the watch time. I appreciate that, Tommy. I hope you have a good night, buddy. You gotta stop working so much so you can hang out more. But I'll be on throughout the week, you know. Come hang out when you can, bud. I hope work is going well for you. I hope they're not working you too hard. Yeah, and all you guys too that are following along with my Oregon Lumber Company series. I did a little bit of work on that one as well. That's what I was going to be streaming today, but since I didn't do this yesterday, I figured I'd do a little bit of the challenge makeup time and share it with you guys here on the tube. But I do have some pretty fun little new setup that I did, the area that we were clearing out there for the Oregon Lumber Company. I'll probably be on there tomorrow. I didn't stream yesterday. I usually take Wednesdays off, but I figure why not just do a little Wednesday stream, right? I almost never do a Wednesday stream. But like I gotta say early, all depends on how work goes tomorrow. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be fine. Because I usually at least want to take like a day off throughout the week, and besides working, I did take 2 days off from streaming. Oh, now you... That's funny. So now you put a picture to it? Dr. Blue Balls. Zach loves blue balls and blue waffles. That's what he has for breakfast. Yeah, doctor-patient confidentiality. Oh, don't tell everybody. Yeah, later, Tommy. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate you. Emily's just gonna get this raked up. We don't have to pick up all of it right now, but as long as it's like raked right, we should be able to pick it up with the forage wagon, even if it snows, right? I guess we'll find out. Either way, it's gonna at least be raked into swath. If I miss little bits or whatever, I don't want to care because we mow this field all the time. So I've missed little bits all the time, and guess what? It doesn't go anywhere. It stays there. Tommy, you want to come mow my yard? It's only 5 acres. You actually have your yard's actually 5 acres, Zach? A little bit of property. Yeah, you live in the country? I knew that, but I didn't know you had 5 acres to mow. You could live in some trailer on somebody's lot, you know, for all I know. Pretty common down there. Right after I get done raking this, I'm gonna do my little refill bathroom break really quick, and we'll keep on rolling. I'll probably still go for another couple hours just to make up the time. Started a little early tonight just so I could get the extra time in as well. And time flies on this one. There's always so much stuff you got to get done. Because you know the other save games that I do, it's like kind of on my own time, right? If I stop the game, I jump back in right where I left off, you know, where this one, other people that we're trying to get through, the winter, it's going to start snowing. So it's always like, you know, got to factor in all the other stuff that's going on, it being the server and stuff. That's a funny one. That one looks legit though, right? Is that legit? Gotta change his diaper. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to lift it. All right, so that's all good for a bit. Oh, I guess that can still get raked over there. I'll park this over there so we come back and do that. I usually do a whole lap all the way around to kind of clear all the stuff away from the edge of the field. Let's leave that one there. Really quick, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to take a load of grass over real quick, dump it, and then while I do my little refill break real quick, bathroom OTG smoke break, you know, I'll be filling up this with wood chips while we wait. Take this grass over, and then we have all that grass there I want to pick up actually and get it into here. It's just, you know, we'll be back and forth. I don't want to do the same thing the whole time because I want to keep it kind of rolling for you guys here. This thing doesn't dump too fast or too slow. Pretty nice. Matana did a good job on this one. This is one of my favorite silos. Sometimes it doesn't fit like the look you're going for, but functionality, 10,000 liters of whatever, and you know, good dump spot, good fill spot. Actually, we're gonna dump this over here. Oh, I keep on doing that backwards. Even better when it was like 85, right? What's that, 80 I did? Is that what it was? Yeah. Feldon, what's up, buddy? Good evening, obnoxious tailgater in chat. What's up, Feldon? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Thumper, that's a good one. If you don't mind, sharing Feldon's link, then we'll pin that for a bit. There's Colville's link, those YouTube and his Twitch links are there. And make sure you guys follow both of, subscribe and follow to both of those. But we'll get Feldon's link there in the chat. He's good people. He's been part of my community and my channel for as long as I can remember. Oh yeah, wood chips. But awesome content creator. He always has good stuff coming out. I saw you. There's a one that just came out. I gotta go watch that one too. Thank you, Thumper. Appreciate you. Feldon's link right there. He's one of my favorite content creators. Definitely go give him some love over there. Oh no, it's Feldon. Yeah. All right, so we'll do that. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do my quick little break and we'll get this filled up. But don't go anywhere, chat. Get your refills, get your popcorn, all this stuff. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thanks for being patient, everybody. All right. Belton says, tired. It's been a long past few days here. Mostly good, just busy and tiring. Hope things are good in the world of OT. Yeah, everything's been good. You know, I've been working on stuff too. Been pretty busy, but trying to do like the stream stuff as well. Work was too busy yesterday to where I missed yesterday's stream, and I had the kiddos on Sunday, so I missed the challenge stream, which we're on here right now, making up the time for that. But it's awesome to have you here, buddy. I always appreciate when you stop by. If you guys don't know Feldon, he always brings that little level of humor that's very unique to him. He has a certain unique humor that he always brings all the time. Quick-witted and says a bunch of shit that we usually don't say. Which is like, it's always been like funny to me. Even like when I watch his videos, I've been watching him so long that there's a lot of times where I watch his videos and there's little stuff that if you don't watch all the time, you don't fully get it. But there's some stuff that just has me in tears sometimes, just because He just says little goofy things sometimes that if you don't know it, you won't catch it, but or he'll do stuff sometimes. Like one of my favorite things that Feldon will do, for example, he'll be working in the field, doing whatever, and chatting about what he's doing or his next thing. And then a lot of times when he's doing a big project, he'll do like a little time lapse, like a montage type of thing in between his scenes. And then he'll be like, all right, well, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll be right back, or do whatever. And then like he'll be chatting so long he'll finish what he's doing. By the time he gets done talking, he's like, well, that's all done now. That's always like one of the funniest things. He's one of the people that could make recorded videos and sit there and talk to like people the whole time, even though nobody's actually there at the time. Yeah, good to be here off work today, so you managed to catch you for once. Yeah, right. You're not, you haven't been here that much like recently, but you've always been here. Like there's never been a time that Feldon hasn't been around. There's been a couple stretches, you know, life and stuff gets in the way of that, but you've always been here for the most part. He might have even had that. Well, it's not a wrench anymore. It's a badge or a shield or whatever now. I don't know why they changed that, like the wrench. He might have been one of the very original ones. When I first started streaming, I didn't even know what a moderator was. It's funny, this kid, he goes by Pistol Pete. He comes in every once in a while. Pistol Pete's been around for a long time. I think he was actually my first moderator. But he's a young kid. He's still a moderator, I believe. Yeah, you like the old spanner? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I did too. I don't know why they changed that. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But Pistol Pete was my very first one. But it's funny because he was a young kid when I didn't even know he was a kid. You know, I was like brand new to streaming. He was in there hanging out. Always super respectful. He's a good kid. But now, because I talked to him like years and years ago, like through Discord or whatever. But now I talk to him and he sounds like a grown man. I was like, damn, man, time has gone by quick. They make that change, you know, where they're going from like 14 to 20, you know what I mean? Because he is like a grown-up now because he's been around so long. It's crazy. When he joined my channel, it was probably like 5.5 years ago. I was like, damn, do you sound like a different person? Oh, let's see. Is there anything we could take back with us? I don't think I have much grass to take. Maybe a little bit. I'll do one more load of wood chips here out of that one, and then I'll start picking up that grass. That way that we could be taking grass back with us. We're not going back empty. Oh, I already know. Time goes by quick. Like I always say it too, it's like I love being like, you know, friends and following all the content creators out there, but it's so hard to keep up with everybody. Because one of the downfalls of knowing so many content creators, you want to be there and like support all of them and like be there for all their stuff all the time. But there's like not enough hours in the day if you know enough of them. Like, I would love to sit down and watch everybody's thing, all their streams all the time, all their videos all the time, but there's just not enough time. Because like when I get home, if I don't have the kids, I come home, I shower, change, get ready, eat some food a little bit, and get the stuff ready for my stream. And then I stream for, 2 to 4 hours, and after that I pretty much shut down. I try to get some stuff ready for the next stream after the stream, and then I pretty much try to get some sleep. I never get enough sleep. I wake up and do it all over again. That's why I usually try to take at least one day off a week to try to refresh and recoup or whatever, because I feel like it's just non-stop sometimes, but I really enjoy it. But it's like finding the time in between all of that stuff to watch the content that everybody makes is like, that's so tough to do. Usually what I'll try to do is while I'm working on the thing, like after the stream, what I'll do is I'll throw somebody's content up and be working on my stuff while watching that. For now, For now. You like that title? What's up, Matzy? Mr. Matzy in the house. And for anybody who's watching who doesn't know, it's the one who made this map. Doc and I were just discussing a little bit ago, Matzy, on tree types that we might be able to have on the new 4X. I know you like the similar kind of look or whatever, but it would be nice to throw some other trees in there that add a little extra forestry stuff. This is gonna be PC only, I believe, right? You can read the tea levels. Oh, the tea. Read the tea leaves. What tea leaves? Which? Oh, just the whatever trees you place on the 4X. Or is it going to be these exact same trees that are here? Because you could bring a whole logging element to the map if it was like a tree you could process a little better. Even like with the base game tree harvester stuff, it's that all these trees are hard to use, hard to process with. The wooden trees. Nice. Yeah, the ones that are made out of wood. All right, I'm gonna fill this up, but we're gonna go jump over and start picking up some of that grass. That's funny, Felden. Yeah, spruce, lodgepole, ponderosa pine. Yeah, that ponderosa, yeah, because you already have lodgepoles on here. If you added more lodgepoles, a little bit of spruce, and then those ponderosas are like from the Silver Run Forest, I believe. Those are all type. I just meant you know what's coming down the pipe. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a couple things that are coming. I know you'd process the light poles given half a chance. It's all coming down. All right, I'll leave this here. We're gonna jump over in the... I even have this machine here. But it's like the way I've been just towing the trees into the things has been even easier. Just jump in the versatile. Matzy's gonna start snowing, man. It's gonna start snowing. Are you still doing stuff before we're switching time? Hopel said he's pretty much ready. You guys still have things to do, though. And we still have a whole other day in this month. But I think you still have a whole bunch of stuff to sell, right? I think Matzy has all kinds of stuff and things going. I think you still have, what, a couple million... have a couple million liters of stuff, I believe, still to sell that's already mixed. Yeah, you have stuffs to sell? Yeah, exactly. Remember how you were showing that you had like 9 million liters of stuff in your inventories too? I got a couple things in mind too. All the different things that I have. There's a couple million sitting in there. You probably have more stuff overall, but like, you know, I got some liters saved up of stuff. So I think you have more overall, and like you have more capacity of stuff to go. But I got some things. 3 million plus of TMR. Yeah, I thought you had it. I couldn't remember how much you had at the very end there left. But I know you still have more to make as well, right? You still have more. Because I got more to make too. I'm actually gonna be making some here in just a bit. I like your mixing wagon though. That was when I saw that, I was like, that thing's nice, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot higher capacity than the one I have. Because I think the one I have makes like 27,000 or something like that. I bet yours is probably, I didn't see what it was, but I think it's because you were mixing before I got there. What is that one, like 35 or 36 or something? It's a bigger one than I have. Oh, and I did buy one new truck that was in the used Matzy, but it's been sitting there for a while. It was TLX has been in the used market for a while. There's nothing new that popped up. I know we're not trying to buy when not everybody's here, you know. I did buy that truck, but it's been hanging out for a while. Oh yeah, no, definitely, because you already had the right idea. Even if you would have saw this one, you would have grabbed it. So that one popped up. I didn't see it. You grabbed that other one before I even saw it at all, which is part of the strategy of what we're doing. Yeah, it's been sitting. You have no problem with it. Yeah, I just, you know, that checked out. Oh, where am I going? That checked out to me. You know, if it's been sitting there, nobody wanted to grab it. You know, 3 weeks ago, then might as well grab it. But yeah, right now, pretty much, I'm just trying to get my grass and hay out of fields and stuff before we get the snow. I also switched it down to half speed. Yeah, I also have to get my harvester put away. It's been sitting out there. It ain't hurting nothing sitting there, though. I just missed that whole chunk. That's right, we're almost full again. Maybe I'll just pick up some of this kind of loose right here. Oh yeah, if it's like in the, yeah, if it's in there, then it's like whatever. Because I think I have like maybe a couple 100,000 liters of TMR in the productions, but I usually just let those go, and then like same as you let them go, and then you mix. Because I can mix way faster than those can make, but those will be making while I'm mixing and doing all the other stuff. So having the productions down is no brainer. Like here in just a bit, I'm gonna take some more of this grass over to our fermenters. That pretty much, like Matzy and I figured out, the more things that you keep going, you might as well do it. And then, like, you know, we always try to figure out, all right, what's selling for the most? What can we make the quickest that's selling for the most? And that's how you do it. I like the strategy of like having everybody on all at the same time. Like most of the time we do, but especially like now it doesn't matter as much as long as we all get our stuff done, you know, whatever, and kind of keep up on things. But in the beginning, we all try to be on at the same time because, you know, strategy of buying land and getting contracts. Because before we owned land, there was a lot of contracts. If you weren't, and you could only have a certain amount of contracts at a time. I think what we do, only one contract at a time or something like that. But we couldn't have multiple contracts. I think it was like that. Maybe it was 2. I forget. Maybe it was only just one contract at a time. So you couldn't just grab up a whole bunch. It was something like that. It's been so long. Nice tractor too. I like the old school a little bit better, but having this one around's nice. For now, I'll just do a couple more loads, maybe a few more loads here just to get some of this going. Like I said, I'll be just balancing back and forth doing stuff. I also want to get more wood here in just a little bit. I'll just, you know, do some stuff, go to the next thing, do some stuff, just because we kind of have to get all of it rolling. And wherever we could get by the time the snow starts coming, then the better, right? I do want to keep moving wood chips out of there and getting that going. That's one of like having this grass going is important too, because we got to make silage. So when the next month rolls over, we want our silage productions going, you know, full speed and not stopping. So making sure there's enough of that and all of them to go through one more day this month and a whole another month, you know. Usually got to make sure they're pretty well topped off, or like really close to it when you roll into the next month. That way you don't have any slow time, you know. But yeah, combined, we have put a lot of hours into this. I know we only do it like, you know, 1 or, you know, sometimes 2 days a week or whatever, but usually just 1 day a week. But it was still like how many weeks we've done it. We've put a lot of hours into it, especially combined with all of us on here. Oh, full again. That's funny, there's so many grass fields around too right now. I was just like kind of looking around because Colville stuff's grass. All of our stuff's grass right now, pretty much. My field back there is not grass because I had corn on that. I had to wait for the corn. I've been doing all this other stuff. I haven't had time to prep it. I'm just gonna... I might just end up turning that one into grass. We'll just keep doing grass work and stuff. I don't really need other crops right now. Like wheat, I'm a little late on wheat to get that going. I kind of missed that. Like, so maybe if I keep that grass and then I'll do a wheat field somewhere on this next one. I want to do chickens. You don't need a lot of wheat for that. Like a little bit of wheat can... Saving. A little bit of wheat goes a long way with chickens. I just thought that'd be kind of cool to have on here. Like I have oats, but no wheat. What, chickens take wheat or barley, right? Or is it just wheat? Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. You feel like this challenge will be done come fall of this growing season? Yeah, I bet so as well. Because like you and I were talking, we'll probably, you and I after January will probably be around like 50-60 million wheat, barley, and sorghum. Oh, okay. I think I can still plant some barley, right? Wheat's the one that's like kind of a weird time to plant. Yeah, sorghum's kind of a weird crop, huh? How you harvest it, it's like a forage harvester. I'll check how much is in here. We'll take some more of this over. I just want enough to be able to, you know, do a few loads of grass back and forth. So we can take wood chips, dump it, take grass back. We could bring some hay over as well. Maybe I'll start actually doing that. I'll start bringing the silage and the hay over. But I think I just was filling that truck up right with wood chips. We'll bring that over real quick. We'll dump it. We'll start there and then we'll make our rounds. Your chickens also take rye and triticale, but you still play on 22, so it's probably doesn't count. Yeah, I like your setup though in there. You have so many good mods that you're using. Yeah, because you're still on that one map, right? That's Spakowo, is that what it's called? Spakowo, Spakovo, is that how you say it? I know I always get it wrong. I'm close though, I know I'm close. Crash tonight, guys. Later, Nacho. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. You're awesome. Make sure you guys go follow Nacho if you guys haven't yet. Yeah, another awesome content creator. Yeah, if you guys aren't subbed to Nacho yet, I'd be surprised. He's doing good things over there. What's up, Thing 4? How you doing, bud? What's up, Oregano? How's Thing 4 doing? Been a while. Oh, I meant to take grass back, damn it. Mono T, pay attention. Nice little bit of grass we picked up right there. Doing good? Hell yeah, buddy. Pinky's up, chat. Oh, thank you. There's Felton's link right there that's pinned right now. Make sure you guys go sub to Felton. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna now pin Nacho's link. There we go. Yeah, make sure you guys give Nacho a sub if you haven't yet. Yeah, we have a lot of good content creators that come into this chat. So if you guys aren't like following or subscribing to folks you see here that do make the content, definitely help the community out, you know. Subscribes on YouTube and follows on Twitch are both free to do, so it just helps the channels out, you know, especially ones that are really good that haven't quite taken off yet, where they should be, where they deserve to be, you know. Definitely help everybody out, you know, if we come together. And not everybody can be there all the time, obviously, because like I was saying, as a content creator, it's hard to be there if you're working a job and doing the whole thing all the time. But at least like help out by, you know, dropping a sub and a follow. See, I'm gonna see which ones need the most over here. That one has 150 in it now, 132. That one is just under 60. Yeah, we're actually gonna dump the grass in these. Yeah, so what I have right here is actually 4 different, well, I have 2 and 2, but they're silage fermenters, which they work pretty good, especially with having all 4 of them over here. Shadow with the sub, I appreciate that, Shadow. Welcome. Not sure if you're here during the stream or if you're watching a short, or if you're watching something, but if you're here right now watching this, welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and get TMR, or saying TMR, silage out of these deals here. Have enough, we'll probably have enough for a few loads in the truck of just the silage. We'll do that. We'll keep like kind of rotating, getting crops over around. There's Shadow. Yeah. Howdy, hope is all is well. Oh man, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. I appreciate the subscribe there, bud. Yeah, we're just here on our Waseca County, Minnesota $100 million challenge. Yeah, we're pretty far through it now. I have 32.8 mil towards the 100,000, but coming up here in January, we're gonna be selling a bunch of wood chips, and so far we're doing really good with the wood chips. Yeah, I'm doing all right now, but Trucker Matzy's right behind me. He's gonna be catching me. Also, he's the maker of this map. Him and I were, this is our second challenge together. There's also Cobble and Gallo and Tire Dragon Gaming, Rage Sage are all part of this one, but it's been going for about 9 months, just over 9 months in real time. We've been at this one for quite some time. It's the longest challenge that we've done. I admit we usually do on Sundays on Twitch. So if anybody like likes this stuff, you guys are on Twitch too. We'll be over on, we're always over on Sundays on Twitch. 6 Central or Pacific. I just say Central because a lot of those guys like Matzy and Cole and everybody, they're all on Central Time. A lot of y'all are actually. It's a nice day. This is crazy. Oh yeah, the whole map's taken up, and there's only one field left, the kind of Gallows area down there. We're leaving that one for him if he ends up buying it. Matzy has enough land right now. Oh damn, I'm going back empty-handed again. I need help. I need help. That music's still going. Stop again. I was listening to some Epidemic tonight. A little background noise. All right, so I want to take grass back again. We're going to dump it in the other fermenter. Like I have a little bit of silage in there now too. 230 something thousand it should. So with that, you know, and then the other, I got a bunch of hay over there now. There's some more hay we got to pick up. Like I have enough material probably to mix up 600,000 liters or more of TMR tonight, and then there's like 200,000 combined in those mixtures over there. So I think tonight we could do maybe, with what we have, I might do like 10 loads of TMR to the thing. Sorry, Matzy. He has so much. I have to stay out in front of him as much as I can because when he sells, he's like right next to the sell point, which is freaking brilliant. And he can move a lot pretty quick. He was doing it nice too, where he was pulling one truck up and filling it while driving the next one over, dumping it, coming back around, moving the truck out, moving it in, filling it up. So it's like, he was moving some material pretty nice. It was actually pretty sweet. Okay, Thumper. Oh, but I keep on bringing this over here. We're not bringing this over here. I do still want to get wood chips moved over as well more. So we dumped in that one that time. I also have a lot of cement. There's all of my productions are like full too. There's so much stuff in all my productions. Like in this, how many cement bags? We got almost 52 of these pallets. And a lot of stone still going. Yeah, there's a lot of those. If I sold all this stuff, you know, I have so much money now where like it doesn't make like a huge difference, but you know, I got clothes being made. There's a whole bunch of, well, I guess there's not much. I keep on taking all the fabric and moving it over there, but even I think I have this on selling now actually. Yeah, I just have this directly selling, which I actually need to set up another one of those. Yeah, how much was in here? 403,000 still. Grab some hay. Oh no, I was still getting silage, right? We'll finish doing all the silage. I think that was empty. I think those have more in it as well. We'll do that little bit left. I think I have at least have another load, maybe 2 loads of silage in these as well. Oh, only 17 in that one. And it looks like I'm spilling out, right? But it's going in there. Let's see how much is in this one. Yeah, decent amount. A load and a half worth. I'll at least take this one more load over for now. And we'll bring over some more grass, and then we'll start like taking some hay over. Yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. 21 people here. Hell yeah. Like I said, I wasn't sure on like the turnout tonight. You know, it's not the normal thing I do, but I know like a lot of you guys just, you know, come and hang out no matter what I'm doing, which I really appreciate that. But this one's a fun one. It's good just to get a little bit of time. Stream's running good, server's running good. It's always fun to be on this one. I also want to be playing on the other Waseca save I have as well. That's a fun one. Yeah, Matzy, if you're still here, I thought about turning that Waseca save into a multiplayer server. It's like, you know, it's your farm, 4B's farm, and my farm all fully set up. Figure if some people come in and help with those farms, I think that'd be kind of cool. But that'll be a thing we're gonna start doing every once in a while. Don't forget to spank that naughty little like button. Appreciate that, Feldon. So the peeps are saying you should do regular farming more. I've been doing the other Waseca. And I've been doing the, if I did it more, I wouldn't be able to do any logging. I can't have the farming outweigh the logging. Oh, jeez, I'm going back again. Can't be empty. We gotta fill, sell. Yeah, I've been doing like my fat cow dairy farm. I need to get back on there as well. Kinleg. Got that one going. I got the other one going. Got this going. That's your point. I think we have 304,000 liters now of that. Enough grass for another load. I might have to pick up some more grass. That's true. That's true. Doc says you ain't no good at that logging, so no loss. People come to watch me over there for some reason. I guess I could teach you guys how not to log, right? How not to do forestry. That was funny. She's like, between me and OT, we can teach you how to do all the right stuff. I was like, yeah, I can teach you what not to do. You're streaming in the morning, Doc? That's a pretty mouth. Buffo. Yeah, I think he'll be streaming tomorrow on YouTube, right? In the morning, or is tomorrow Twitch? Let us know. If you guys aren't following or subscribed to Dr. Fafo Gaming, definitely get over there. Thumper, if you're... Oh, did I hear spanking? Let's say, are you back? Yeah, you're definitely back. Do you mind putting Doc's link up there? Go ahead and pin that, but make sure you guys follow Nacho. You got some awesome stuff over there. He's definitely worth a follow and a sub. Dump into this corner one here for now. YouTube tomorrow. Oh, yes, sir. YouTube tomorrow. I think you meant to say then Twitch. Sorry, I've been logging on the server, finishing this road. Oh, you're all good, bro. Oh, hell yeah, Thumper, thank you. There's the YouTube's link. Check him out. You can also find him over on Twitch, same name. In that. Yeah, definitely give him a follow and a sub if you haven't yet. All right, let's go ahead and go grab some hay. Once we got all of our silage done. And for like going grass and hay back and forth, I still have more grass to pick up to put in that silo to bring over, and I also have a lot more hay over here to still load up. But I usually like to, you know, throw in this, that way we can fill up the truck and transport it like that. Take a long time taking the forage wagon back and forth. This is way quicker. You know, just use Matzy's fields as transportation back and forth. If there was crop destruction on, I'd have his fields destroyed by now. I usually don't run through fields when I'm playing like regular stuff. I usually drive pretty good. On the challenge, I can just go. Or like on Genesee County, I go fast as fuck boy over there. That's always fun too. I'll have to do a YouTube stream over there too on the old Gallo and Miss Cheddar server, the Fry server. That's always fun. I usually just go over there and mess around and jump tractors and cars and stuff. And maybe I should pick up some more grass real quick, huh, so we could take back more. I don't think we have enough for a full load. I'll work on that again for a minute. There are still a lot. Oh, you say a lot of trees still down over there? Or where are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I thought. But where are you talking about trees? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. When Doc stayed and cleaned all those up on the ground, Doc got all of it done. He stayed until way too late and he did all the work, finished off the entire fields, I believe. Those whole areas that we were doing. I think he finished all of it. Yeah, I was pretty sure you did. Doc did about 75% of the whole entire thing with all of the rest of the other three of us combined. We did 25%. Doc did 75%, and that's giving us a little extra. I think Doc did about 80%, and us three did 20. I was just like messing around half the time. Miss Cheddar ran some trees over the other day in a field. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what that was. Unless Doc didn't see some. There might have been one tree over there that didn't get deleted or something that fell, or got left. Maybe there was one tree. Bunched or tops? Yeah, it might have been little tops left or something, but yeah, if you stayed and got all the stuff done, I imagine. Well, if there's anything left, Miss Cheddar has the power just to go and delete any tree that's down and stumps that are left, which is good on the map anyways to clear all that stuff. Looks like most of it got sold or taken to the productions. Doc said he was selling loads. He said he had nowhere else to take it because everything else was full, so he was just selling it at the little sell point there. Pinky's up, chat. Yeah, you didn't have the power to delete the tops? Yeah. But miscues with that, she could just, like, pretty much her server, her and Gallo. That's always good to do, though, if you're cutting trees at all, just go in there and who knows what's, like, under the map, under, like, the ground layer, you know, if there's something under the map surface, you know, something. I never did hear anything about it, Thumper. I feel like she would have, like, sent me a a screenshot or something like that, or Gallo, whatever, something. Saying, you missed something. But it could have been some tops that were still sitting there. Some of those tops are like pretty good size, you know. To like the untrained eye, it could look like bigger pieces. Some of those lodge poles and stuff. That's funny. I would have known it was her anyways. But we didn't have much. We had all the trees down. And, you know, Doc was still processing and stuff. But maybe they're like, were they already processed logs? No. Usually if Doc says he cleared the whole area, I got it done. Stayed up way too late, got it all done, and it usually gets all done. Especially if he was still there for a while. He wasn't doing nothing. He gets bored quick if he's doing nothing. And he wasn't jumping. Maybe after everybody left, he got into a fast tractor and started jumping. Is that what he was doing? That checks out. Dude, I don't want to do that. It's so much fun. We need some more fast tractors on there, and some more fast cars on there, though. Just saying, a fast bunch or a fast skidder on there. Probably, that's what I'm saying. I know he was a rock star, right? He was doing all the work while we were playing. Hey, nope, it's not my server. I was a guest, wasn't trying to mess stuff up. Oh yeah, you wouldn't mess up more than you usually would. That's normally a requirement though, being on that server. You got to jump a tractor. Usually you have to buy yourself a tractor, and you usually got to jump it. That's usually the requirements when you're on there. There's not that many people that come on there. Alright, we'll do like one more load of this and we'll start hauling back. And it's all over the place. Sometimes this tractor with this trailer setup, it has like sensitive steering because of the articulation. They were lucky I got kicked out because I was going to hide. Oh, yeah, it sucks that it wouldn't let you back in, because it let you in fine and then it wouldn't let you back in. That was pretty lame. I forgot about that. I felt like you were still there because you were still in the chat. Because I guess you would have been jumping with me, right? You would have been jumping tractors. Just jumping tractors is fun. We gotta get that loop-de-loop back on there, though. I never could hit it very good, like very consistently, but that's fun. You know, it'd be really fun too is having Tony Miff's big launcher where you can like launch stuff into the toilet, or was it toilet? Backboard? I know there's the backboard, but wasn't there a toilet? It like does mod testing, just flings it across the map. Gotta check it out the right way. Crazy boy Don, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Mr. Gold badge wearing, OT wearing over there. Appreciate the support, buddy. There's only there's like a half a dozen of you guys that have that badge. I want to make another badge too. That's like a 2-year one. Because I think, you know, in the near future, some of y'all will be getting pretty close to that. And that's, I should just make like 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, you know, because, you know, it's just something that you should be able to be proud of, you know, with the support and stuff. Where am I going? I'm so used to making that trip backwards. I'll do this one more pickup load here. At least the way like the tires on this trailer turn while this thing's articulating makes it kind of it's like steering back there and steering up here too, so it's kind of different running one of these wagons with the articulating. At least this wagon does that a lot with this tractor. Like the combination with the old school with this one's better, and then like the versatile with the Pottinger Forge wagon is like a better combo, I feel like. Yeah, what are you up to, Don? How you doing, bud? We're full again. Yeah, I'll just work on picking this up as we go, but wanted to have enough to, like, as we're hauling back and forth, I just want to keep taking grass over. But we got more stuff to do before the snow comes, so we'll just keep it rolling here. Playing Satisfactory and watching OT Farm, hell yeah. Yeah, this is our $100 million Waseca County Minnesota challenge that we've been on. We usually do this one on Twitch on Sundays, but I missed this last Sunday, so I'm just kind of making up some time here. We've been doing like an extra like couple hours during the week too, on top of our 2 to 4 hours that we usually do on Sundays anyway, so this is kind of just making up for Sunday. But, you know, depending on how long I go, whatever, we'll see. But I'll probably just be keeping this. We're almost at 3 hours today. Probably go for another hour, because by then it'll be late enough for me to get off here and get some food in me and chill out before I go to bed. I'll work, since I'm not taking tomorrow off. You guys are used to me not being here on Wednesdays, right? I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, as long as, you know, as long as it's not too crazy at work. But I don't think it will be. There's some stuff I'm working on, but I kind of just got the last like couple crazy jobs kind of moved out the door before all this other stuff comes. But we got some big jobs coming up. We're already kind of in process on some of it, but it's like the big one that we're working on right now that we started on already doesn't ship for like a month and a half. But we have another big job coming up really soon that is before that one that we haven't started yet. It's a trickier job. It's the House of Innovations. We already did the men's and women's areas. House of Innovations on, I believe it's on 6th Avenue, Manhattan. We are right now we're installing. I don't know why I brought this all the way over here. I'm just cruising around, huh? Dumped it, now I'm driving. I'll stay there for now. That's funny, I brought it all the way over here though. Right now we're installing the Adidas Made For You space on 5th Avenue in Manhattan right now. Like right? Yeah, as we speak. So the install tonight was at 9 p.m. Eastern, so about 2.5 hours ago that install started for tonight. But yeah, the other big job we're doing is pretty cool. It's the kids floor for House of Innovations. Got a lot of stuff. I just need this, right? Can't talk and do other stuff at the same time. I don't want the hay, we want the grass. Yeah, at least a couple loads of this back over there. That's a lot of grass that we moved over there. We'll probably have another 4 or 5 loads in the forage wagon. I bet we have enough for like maybe 3 more truckloads still sitting up there. How much hay was in here? $223,000. Yeah, I'll at least bring a couple more loads. We'll take this over, bring hay, get another load of grass, take it over, get some more hay, and then we'll probably start mixing. We'll probably start mixing stuff up. Because even if the snow comes and I'm just putting wood into the wood chippers, I could just do that even with the snow. But I want to get some of the stuff taken and sold, which isn't really, if it doesn't happen today either, it's not like the end of the world. Because I can just keep the TMR, right? I don't have to sell it right now. I'm gonna dump this into that far back one. Mixing the money, hell yeah. You know it. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Just gone the other way, right? So many different things. Where's my hay? There it is. Well, we have enough for 2 more loads in here, but we have so much on the ground over there too. Hi, Drake. Pinkies up, chat. I like that emote. That's actually probably one of my favorite ones. I like all of them, but like that one and like the OTG coffee cups, I like that one too a lot. They're all pretty good. Even the nice load, that's a funny one too. I like that. But the hydrate, the water bottle, the OTG hydrate, it's tight. I like it. Yeah, you like it? Hell yeah. Yep, like that one. There's the white one too, is there, right? Is the white one there, or is that just... I don't have as many spots on YouTube as I do on Twitch. Maybe I don't have the white one. Oh yeah, I do have to switch around a couple emotes over there too, right? Like the oh, I can't believe I didn't hit that. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't hit any of those. Had some lag coming around that corner. Gotta switch over that chicken butt one, right? The chicken butt DLC. We gotta have that chicken butt DLC. That's a funny one too. Grass. And how much was in these? So those could use, that could use some more silage here pretty soon. That one has a pretty good amount. So whatever those productions make over there, like whatever at the end of this day, I'm gonna put in those, and then probably get like more like hay and stuff in those as well. I have a lot of hay over there. I'll probably get a bunch of that kind of stuff in those before we roll into January. Yeah, we'll go dump this. We'll get one more load of hay brought over. Then we can do some mixins. Yeah, you can't use it now. Yeah, I'll fix that, because that's a fun one to use. The one that I am gonna... Oh, damn. It gets laggy when I come over here, too, but I do have a lot of things going on over here. For a server, you know, we have a lot of things on the map. Like, the map has so much stuff going on. But let's see which one it actually needs. But in my area back here, I have a lot of stuff. It's snowing and, you know, all this equipment and shit everywhere. I have a lot of stuff going on back here. All right, so that one has 198. That one... Oh, they both have almost exactly the same amount. But yeah, there's 26,000 liters of silage in this one. I'm going to take this silage out of here and put it in that TMR mixer. There's 149 in that one and 131 in that one. Well, it really doesn't matter which one of these I put in. I'm just gonna dump it right into this one. They all gonna need it. I'll bring more over eventually. Looks like that snow wants to start sticking, huh? Just enough for a load. Smoke them if you got them, chat. Yeah, tomorrow's stream I'll be back on Into the Woods with the Oregon Lumber Company, and we're going to be showing off our new setup over there. That whole area that we were clearing out, I got some sheds put down and started doing some landscaping and decorating and stuff over there. We'll do a lot more of that. We'll get back on the block that we were working, and we'll get a bunch of wood cut over there, and we'll be selling some loads. So definitely come hang out tomorrow. I don't have any wood down on the ground right now, so we'll have to just pretty much start from that. I won't have any like wood right in the beginning, but just still come hang out and we can, you know, sell some loads together. Yep, OTG smoke break. But the smoke 'em if you got 'em's not on there, huh? I do have the OTG raid and stuff on there, right? And we'll have to try to find, when I end, we'll have to find someone to redirect to. Hopefully somebody's on. I wish more people had that going. Gotta talk to Frosty again about getting that going on his. Because he's usually one of the people right now. It's just those ones, huh? Yeah, but that's the raid, right? OTG raid. Once I get more members, I can unlock more emotes. So I guess I don't need the truck going anywhere right now. We're actually going to mix and we'll use this. I should wash this though, huh? It's freaking filthy. I do need our... Oh, dang. I took our tractor that I was using to mix. I took that versatile way back over there. I'll run one of the other ones over. That's funny, though. Noob, right? We're Scooter. Scooter would say that. Noob. This truck is so dirty. This thing cakes on dirt too a lot. Much better. So let's just take over. I guess that one's hooked up to that. Screw it. We'll just take this back over. I didn't even mean to bring this over anyways. My bad, my bad. OT can't talk and drive. I can talk and drive. I just will drive to the wrong place. It's not like that if I'm driving a real vehicle, but in the game it seems to be the case. There's just always so much back and forth in this game. Like, you do so many repetitions, like, especially on this challenge, that sometimes you're like, whoops, I don't mean to do that. Muscle memory movement right now, I meant to do the other one. There's just so many back and forths we've had to do, all of us, you know, in this whole thing. Now we got the paper mill over there. Rolls of paper. Already sold some. Doesn't get us a lot now, since we're so far into it, you know. But all of it adds up. Every little bit adds up. I'll just park this right here. I think I'll wash these too because they are filthy. I'll just bring the pressure washer over. This thing definitely backs up things weird, just the way it's articulating, and I feel like the other one does way better on that. It's a nice tractor though. I do like the versatile. Just got done with a fishing trip on the sea in RF4. Hell yeah. Fishing nerd, huh? Yeah, it's cool that you guys play that so much. Such a good game. I know Feldon would agree if Feldon's still here. He loves that game. He probably hasn't been playing as much as he'd like, but him and Taz are the ones that got me into it. I think Taz first said it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll have to check it out. Then he's like, I got Feldon hooked. And I was like, all right, Feldon's playing it. It's probably a good game. And I checked it out, and hell yeah, it's a good game. And then everybody else started playing it. Joe and Zach and Doc played it for a little bit. Billy Goat played it for a little bit until his account got banned or something. Alright, we're gonna mix up TMR. See how much we can make. We just gotta get about 50% of each one of the ingredients. If it's over a little bit, it's fine. And yeah, this thing makes 24,000 liters. Hasn't Joe got you hooked? Yeah, hell yeah. This is more of one of those boring things to do, but it's a lot of money being made. Like every one of these is like 100,000. Every one of these mixes right here is like 100,000 bucks on hard economy. It's like 3 of these does about what, 70? Would that be 72,000? And my trailer holds 70, so about a trailer's worth, you know, every 3 of these. Spend a lot of time in the game just to make money so you could buy good gear. Hell yeah. Nerd. Love it. Yeah, I have like what, almost 11k. I know it's not a lot, but you know, you're starting. Well, while you're cooped up in your living situation, how you can't really move, it's a good time to do that. I don't see you throwing a canoe on top of your truck and going down there right now. Yeah, TMR Waseca sells for 5,000 bucks per 1,000. Yeah, but that's on. Is that normal economy thing for, or is that we're playing a hard economy? Well, it's 4x whatever it sells for. So right now, TMR is going for the max price. Max is $12.58. Right now it's going for $11.63, which is a fluctuation. We're talking, you know, less than $100 fluctuation there, max to what it is now. But it's 4x that. So yeah, about 5. Right now on hard economy, it's about 5K. Oh, you play hard economy, yeah. So it's about 5K right now, especially if it's up. It's 4x that number right there, which maybe it's just under 5 right now, but it's about 5K. 1,000. That's how Matzy and I have been making most of our money. Yeah, like I said, this part's the more boring part, but I like it because I know that it's like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, too much. Actually, it's probably still fine. I do have an excess of hay over silage. If it's like plus or minus 5% or something like that, I haven't really tested it. I'll turn it into forage if it's mixed wrong. But a lot of people don't know that you can just get a mixing wagon like this and mix the 2 ingredients and make your TMR. Those productions over there's multiple different like recipes that you could do, with different like soy meal and like canola meal, sorghum, all the different meals stuff. Or like what's that? Corn. There's like a cornmeal, whatever comes off of there. But you can like mix up the TMR with that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool if you're doing like the dairy side. There's like a lot of different like you know, mixes for like TMR. Like in real life, we'll have like a corn mix type of thing or something. Yeah, corn and canola meal. Yeah, exactly. Which I have. How much do I have of that corn meal? Corn gluten meal is what I have. 54,568 over in that production. Which I always bring that over to the TMR mixer just to mix that all down as TMR too. Just because the TMR is so valuable. Like, why wouldn't you make as much as you can in the TMR, right? All right, we'll go ahead and do some loads. We'll go sell some. We'll go make some money real quick, chat. Show me the money. Exactly, y'all. We're about to do that right now, Zach. I think I probably have enough with that and what's in here for 4 or 5 loads or something. Exactly. Exactly. How much TMR we got in here? 197. That's enough for 2 and some change, and then there's like 200,000 something in there. So I think we have enough for almost 5 loads right now. That's already mixed. Which, what's that? 350,000 liters? No, we have more than that. We have almost, so 5 loads, right? 70 times 7 times 5, yeah, 350,000. We have almost 400,000 liters right now, TMR. Money, money, money. Like, really, I can say I can save it up and do it all, but what I've been doing is like enough to get like, 5 to 10 loads and then run it, do it over and over again. So it's not like all one lump sum, but I have been saving up wood chips because wood chips, the best prices in January, fluctuates pretty heavily compared to TMR. The TMR only fluctuates a tiny bit. So if you're selling when it's up, it's great. When you're selling when it's down, it's still really good. Is that all? Yeah. Hey, slow and steady, Matzy, slow and steady. If I would have been saving it up for a long time, I would have had a shit ton. I don't know why I didn't cut across this field. I usually do. Yeah, if I would have like just kept on mixing and just not turned it all in, you know, within that, like, I've been just, you know, slow and steady in it, and it's been doing pretty good. But this will get us up to 33 million here. Yeah, Matzy, I like the way you did, how you had your trucks going. You're like, truck, load, dump, while it's filling, switch them out, fill the next one. back and forth over and over again. That was a nice little setup. Once again, I don't know why I didn't cut through Matzy's field. I don't mind hitting that little berm though, making that turn. I always do that if I go that way. They're gonna go. I know nobody stops in Minnesota, right? Gotta move product, hell yeah. Well, that's why I do it kind of slow and steady, but I like how your silo's right there. Like I got mine as close as pretty much, well, I guess I could have it on, I could have had it a little bit closer because like I own the main farm. I could have had a silo like right here, you know? But having it right here is like not bad. It's almost right there. Instead of way back where my other one is. I just gotta try to stay ahead of you a little bit because that's that buffer zone. Because even if you like sold all your stuff, you know, you'd be like maybe caught up to me. But we're both doing pretty damn good, I have to say. It'll be interesting next month though when the wood chips get sold. Then we'll really kind of see where everybody's sitting. Yeah, before we switch it in January, so like on December, the end of this day or whatever, and then on December 2nd, I'm just going to be pretty much filling up my sawmills and wood chipper and stuff. Money, money, money. Yeah, usually I'll cut right across Matzy's field like this. I've done that same move so many damn times. So many times. It's easier to drive across the field right now because when it's like dirt or something like that, like soil, you know, it's a little bit harder to drive across it, but how it's grass right now, you can actually cruise across it pretty quick. That's a big ass field. Yeah, Matzy, we have so much grass. Like, there's so many grass fields on the map right now. I think it's the grassiest this map's ever been. He needs a bigger trailer. Hell yeah. Grass is money? I know. Especially when you can do it as like an in-between crop too. I'll get the rest out of what we got in this one. I still have a lot more to mix too. Green leaf for greenbacks? Hell yeah. What was it here in 58? Oh, almost 58, 57. Shane. Yeah, these dump quick. I like that fill on those. That's really good actually. I know it was like not too far off from being filled, but watch when we come back and get another load into that, those things just fill up the trailer quick. And this trailer dumps so quick too. Pretty nice. Let's go make some more money. Yeah, Matzy, you being so close to the sell point, I guess the snow won't really be that much of an issue either, right? Just kind of clear out that little spot and just go back and forth a bunch of times right there again. Oh, can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? Try to get in front of that guy. I know I can make the jump. I've done that a bunch of times. I just don't want to slow down. Not bad. Let's do another load. They'll get us over 34 mil. Saving. That's good. I don't mind the autosave going. That's always a good thing. Let's see how fast this thing fills now. Yeah, that's a quick fill. I love it. That's why I want to make sure there's a bunch of product put in those before the month rolls over too. Yeah, that dude was flying. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. It means a lot. Said like this is not our normal thing that we do on the YouTube, so I appreciate you guys being part of it. It's always fun to show you guys this, like just a different thing that we've been working on for a long time. OT's trying to hold on to the title. I won the last one. So if Matzy does win this one, is not the first one that he's won. Apparently the last one that we did, the first one I ever done, the one that I won, was the first time he's ever lost. So this one he's really trying to win this one. If I don't win it, it's not the end of the world. Oh, look at all the snow on top of the building. Was that already there? That's a lot of snow that got up there all of a sudden for not being anything else. Heavy snow. And we're at 34 mil. You got yeah, reputation to protect. Yeah, you do. But I've been farm simming for a long time. I can, you know, I know how to move some stuff to make some money. That's all. But you two, you're a good farm simmer. Oh, it shows up on the buildings when it starts to snow. Okay. But where's the snow on those? It's all dumping on that one building. Matzy, how much you pay me if I bring 5 boys with me and do your truck and work? He's gonna need the help. Oh, we're not on this one anymore. We're on the other ones. Yeah, 148,000 in this one. Might get us pretty close to 35 with these 2 loads. Like Russian roulette, jumping out on this road without looking, huh? You never know. You never know. It could be your chance to get hit. We're jumping. We're jumping, baby. Never gets old. I love how I just clear that road like that. Oh, too far over. Yeah, it has. Like, there's a few clips of me getting hit. Yeah, a couple. The one time looked like it was gonna break the whole truck. Like, was ripping the axles out of it and stuff. Let's see, if we do one more of those, we'll be at what, 34.8 or something. Oh, there's a pole there. That was Lager on the corner. Go, 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 go. Don't do it. Looked like he was gonna try a turn. Roads kind of almost feel like they're getting slippery. I should probably mix up some more then, huh? Make some more money? What do you guys think, chat, huh? More money is always good. Gotta keep Matzy away. At least try to stay ahead, because he does have a lot of stuff. I gotta just keep an eye on that, you know? But OT has a lot of wood chips. So next month we'll be selling. And I'll still be making TMR and stuff too. So I'll be doing wood chips and TMR. I'll probably just save up the TMR, but I'll still be making it. That grass and stuff slows down a little bit during the winter, but I still have a lot of product to pick up and to get through, you know, a lot of silage and stuff still to go. That will be getting made, a lot of other stuff that's going to be getting made still. That'll be a good time to deal with all my other stuff too. Well, now with auto load and closed silos, you think you got this? Oh, close silos. Well, it's gonna be close, Matzy. Like I said, after, you know, when it comes like springtime, we'll really see what's going on there. You know, you do have a lot of stuff. You have a big chance of catching me and passing me, but I still have a lot of wood to go, and the fact that I have double wood chippers and double carpentries, or I don't have, actually I'm going to do another carpentry, but I have double sawmills going right now. That's a lot of wood I could churn through. You meant the haul and stuff? Oh yeah. But yeah, you have a lot of stuff going, so chances of you catching me or passing me is very likely, you know, or the chances are really high. That's why OT's not putting his guard down, you know? I've been one of the people that's understood what you've been doing the whole time, you know? Because we both kind of had our strategies, and a lot of them have been like pretty similar in ways, you know? I just had more trees. But you have forests planted, which is good. Because at the same time, you understand that wood's valuable too, because wood chips are valuable. Gotta have all the different strategies, right? Yeah, if it was regular time, the snow would have definitely been down. It's been snowing pretty heavy the whole time. Yeah, it's the slow. You said, Matthew, you said you spent, what, 2 hours or something doing this, or an hour and something, just dumping, making mixes. I was like, yeah, how do you make so much? But if your capacity is higher and you spent that much time doing it, it definitely makes sense. It's like a boring thing, just like doing the grass work or picking grass up over and over again. What did I put in there already? Hey, silage. It's a boring thing to do, but it's what we gotta do to make money. Hey, you're awesome. That's how, yeah, right. You'd be like minus materials if that was the case. Or how awesome you are. The old Matzy hole when I wasn't looking. He said, "Don't talk about my holes." He said, "I don't cheat." Shit's funny. I'll just mix up what we got left here, right? Only another 400,000 liters of product or something. It's crazy. A lot of people don't even know you can make TMR like this either. I think you can only do it like this if you have a mixing wagon. Other stuff you got to mix, you know, straw and hay and silage or whatever with a mix, which is better because, you know, you get more bang for your buck with the straw You can make it like not as a rich blend, but for doing it quick, this is the way. And there's like other mods and like cow barns and stuff that you could have a more complicated mix in, or like, you know, they'll have to have the mineral feed as well with it and stuff like that. But you can just make it like this too, just as easy. Some people like overcomplicate making TMR. Like that's like a quick thing to make, but if you're making pig food or some of the other like productions I said that take more ingredients, it's cool for like the immersion of the mixing, you know, and stuff. But just for making it quick, it doesn't, you know, there's not like a big science to it. You just mix the two parts together. Like on 22, I always did it with straw. Because you could, like I said, it's a rich blend, so, but if you're like selling it, say you're doing like a playthrough and you're selling it, and you want to make your most money that you can off of your hay and your silage, you know, you kind of just make it a thinner blend with the straw. You get a lot more money that way, especially from the straw. It's like straw goes for like nothing, and all of a sudden you're selling a lot, which that's what I did on 6 Ashes. It's funny because on 6 Ashes, when that one came out, that was by GB Modding, I believe, on was that on 22 or 19? Can't remember now. I can't remember. Was that one 19? Maybe that was 19. Yeah, I can't remember now. It's been a minute. Everybody on there that was doing wood chipping, which on that map was one of the maps that came out where wood chips are way more valuable. Well, I noticed right away that TMR was super valuable, and my farm was right by the sell point too. So I didn't know that when I started the farm there. I just kind of got the main farm that you usually would get on there, and was kind of building it up or whatever. I was doing bales too, so I was like taking bales and dumping them in, mixing with like a straw, like the capacity. So I was actually at a fermenter, but I was using bales and stuff like that to fill it, which was kind of fun. But on there, TMR was very valuable, more than wood chips, and nobody really noticed that in our whole community. Even like, you know, Mr. Silly P or a bunch of the folks were doing, they were all wood chipping because wood chips all of a sudden were really valuable compared to how they're not usually very valuable. But then like months later or whatever, everybody caught on like, oh wow, TMR is way more valuable than that, and more valuable than on there than other maps as well. I was already had been done that way before everybody else did on there. That's when I really started mixing TMR, was on that map. That was a good map too. I missed that map. 6 Ashes was a really good map. One of my favorites. More of those smaller kind of European or kind of English style UK map. What was in there? Yeah. Oh nope, that's all just hay. It looked dark like silage. Yeah, just got another half a dozen mixes here, and then we'll start dumping. We'll start trucking again. Oh, maybe not even that. Maybe like 3, which is based off what we have here for silage. We did quite a few though. Feel pretty good about it. Whatever I can do to keep Matzy back there. Dude, if we could hit like 36 million tonight, I'd be pretty happy with that. I guess we did still have enough for like a half a dozen loads, like I said, which is good. Like I said, every one of these is like $100,000 more than that. Every one of these mixes we're doing. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Like, all my stuff will be all grown too by then. But you have so much, like, in comparisons, you know, you have a lot. But I'll be right here the whole time, you know? You know how I roll. OTB farming. Best farmer in Drive Sim. And Matzy, we gotta do another race. Remember at the end of that one on Riverview, how we raced up and around and did all that? We gotta have another one of those. We gotta set something up where we race around the map with something fast. That'd be fun, because that shit was so funny, dude. That was so fun. It was just a quick little once around the map, but oh man, I still go back and watch that short sometimes. It's so funny, dude. Oh, we don't have enough for a full load. Is it going to give it to us? Oh, it did. Still made TMR out of it. Oh, for sure. Yeah. That was fun. You got to make another map, Matzy. Your next map, your next project after the 4X and all the other numerous projects that you're working on. You got to make another crazy map, like back when, you know, when you first met like DJ and stuff and you guys were all romping around in monster trucks and shit. You got to make another one of those. That's what we need, is another, just go and wreck some stuff, you know, laugh until our sides and our faces hurt, you know, because that'd be fun to do another one of those types of things. All right, how much should we just mix? A little bit? A little bit? That's it. 427,000. Oh yeah, that'd be even better. Because I like that one. So I remember like that part. I think it was Clutch. He fell over and was getting like stuck down in the bottom or whatever. Oh, that was so funny. The whole situation of that whole thing was funny. But it'd be fun to, you know, get a bunch of people together again and do something like that. How about we do that for 6-year anniversary? Since we missed the 5-year anniversary, Matt, so we gotta do that for the 6-year anniversary. That'd be a fun time. Do a little 4 or 5, 6 hour stream, something. 6 hours for 6 years. Like last year went by so quick, we just fucking missed it. Yeah, for a lot of you guys don't know, Matzy and I, like, we didn't like know each other back then, but we pretty much started streaming like right at the same time. Thumper just hit her 6-year on Twitch, but Matzy and I pretty much started right in the middle of May on 2020. So 6 years right around the corner. That'll be my 6-year anniversary for YouTube, and excuse me, it's also my 12-year anniversary for the shop I work at. So both of those are pretty awesome goals. There's 35 mil now. Yeah, once this next month rolls over too, I'll probably have like another 1 million liters of stuff for more TMR too. So I'll probably have like 1 million liters of TMR that we can make, and also probably, I imagine, close to about 8 million liters of wood chips. I was trying to hit 10. This season coming up though, if we're not finished by next January after this one, that'll be real close time, because I'll have a lot of, if it gets close and I have to sell my wood chips for a little bit less to get more money, I will. If I have to. If I can't wait until January, I'm gonna be selling them off at whatever price to get all the money I can if Matzy's right there. Just saying. Because he's talking about maybe when it's like harvest time of this coming up year, whatever, it's gonna be, he thinks it'll be close right then, which I believe it. I think right in there it'll be close, but that means I'll have like 6 months of making wood chips, so whatever I can sell that for, I will. But I think with all the wood chips I have and the TMR and stuff like that, I'll probably be close to, I'll be between 50 and 60 million by next month. But I think Matzy will be catching up pretty quick there too. I think for me, the wood chips will help me a lot. I'm not sure how much wood chips Matzy has, but I don't think he has, 6 to 8 million. But he has a lot of inventory, a lot of product of other stuff that he could sell and mix and make, and endless amounts coming up. Like, it's taken us a while to get to this point, but now that we're to this point, like, making money's pretty quick now. But we started with like nothing. Not even no farm or nothing. A truck and 100 grand, I think, is what we started with. So having, multiple millions in the account and stuff, and, it's like that's money you just spawn in to get whatever you need, right? I almost never have that much money in any of my accounts. And I'm only a third of the way there. What's up, Jay Meister? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, welcome in. Kind of catching the end of this one here. We're gonna find someone to redirect to if I can. There's always somebody set up on, like, scheduled for a stream like tomorrow or something I see on there, but since we usually end later than everybody else that is in our community, sometimes it's hard to find other people that are streaming after we get done. That's why I want to talk to Frosty, make sure his stuff's going, because he's one of those people that is usually streaming. That is an awesome streamer too. He's usually one of the ones that is streaming when I get done, but he doesn't have the redirect set up. At least he hasn't been. I'm checking tonight. But we just have a few more loads of this to take in, then we'll probably be wrapping this one up, because we've been going for almost 4 hours. And that's about what I want to get done on here tonight, just to like catch up on time missed or whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be snowing really soon, huh? Like, or it's like coming down, like sticking. I think whoever gets on here next and does anything, if anybody else picks up like some extra hours throughout the week, it's on halftime, but still, if you're on here for, you know, 2 hours, it's going to be an hour past. But I bet that snow is not too far off now. Money, money, money. Earlier, Copple's like, you don't need to mix any more TMR. So yeah, I do. Matzy's coming for me. What do we have when they're left? A couple more loads? At least I'll be getting this up over 36 mil, which is kind of what I wanted to be tonight. Which that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, if this was on normal economy, we'd be so far ahead from where we are right now. If this was on normal economy and you didn't have to use the used market, this would be easy. You have like high capacity stuff, multiple things going, all the things, you know. But only used market, hard economy, everybody on here fighting for land. If you like did this by yourself and there wasn't anybody that you have to like strategize around, you know, and do all the stuff like buying the land and getting land locked in, or, you know, you can pick the right spots you want, expand the way you want, do all the stuff. Even if you are using the used market, then you have the whole used market all by yourself. Nobody's buying stuff that you're wanting to buy. You know, it's like, it'd be an easy thing to do if you weren't in a competition with other people at the same time. So like the way we set this one up and doing this one is to me, it's a lot more fun. I'd probably already be bored of this one if I was just like trying to do it by myself. But the fact that we're like competing at the same time on the same map, doing all the same stuff and everything, it's a lot more challenging with the strategy side, which I like strategy games, stuff like that. So it's like, I always like a good strategy. It just makes it more interesting and more challenging. I think like the end result, like if you could win, you know, it's the payoff is better than if you're just like, yeah, I did a thing. Because if you just pretty much have free reign and you're just like, all right, I'm just going to try to do this. It's still like a challenge to do. But it's not as much strategy involved. You're just like, all right, I'm just going to do every single contract because nobody else is around, or do every single thing because nobody else is going to do it, you know? Like right away, you're just like, well, I have a whole bunch of money because I just did all the contracts. Like, you know, not saying no names, but someone was doing it and they're like, oh, I'm just going to do all the contracts till I get 10 million. You know, I can have multiple contracts going, and then every single contract is worth a lot of money because they're big fields and stuff. And then you're like, cool, I make, you know, a couple $1,000,000 every day just from doing contracts. Do that 50 days in a row, boom, done. But if it's like every single field's owned, we don't have any contracts anymore, you know, it's like, ouch. You know, if you don't have things going on, it's like the strategy behind it is a lot harder if you're playing with a bunch of people. All right, we're now over 36 mil. How much do I have in there? I might just keep that in there, whatever we had in there. So other stuff's mixing and moving. Keep some feed for the cows. We are at 36 mil, which is awesome. I think what Matzy's at, what, 24? But he has a lot of stuff. You know, he moved up, what did he move up, like 15 million bucks that night or something like that. So, you know, if he does that one more time, he'll be passing me. So just saying. Anything I can do to keep ahead. Like right now, I think I got him by like 12 million. He moved quite a bit that night, though. But we're just going to go ahead and leave this here. What did I have in here left? Didn't even hit the spot. Usually always hit the spot. Yeah, I still have 100. So I still have 2 more loads left in there. But that is going to be the end of it tonight. We're going to find someone to redirect to real quick. Turn off these lights. All right, let's see who's on real quick. Oh, Rooster's live. We'll go over here and check Rooster out. We'll do a redirect to Rooster. And he's over here doing some gold mining and stuff like that. He's been doing some pretty fun stuff over there. So we'll go ahead and check him out. Show him some love over there. And hopefully that's all good to go there. You had 10 million to start the day, made just over 6 million TMR, sold about half, got up to 24. So selling the rest should get you up to, yeah, 38 million. Yeah, exactly. That's, I was like, you'll be right there, if not passing me. But it's all good. We got a lot of stuff going. I bet we'll be neck and neck the whole way up there, that's fun. That's way better than just like landsliding it, you know? Way more stuff to have fun with. But let's go over here. Let's check out Rooster, also known as DJ's Club from back in the day. You guys are awesome for being here. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll be back on with the Oregon Lumber Company doing the thing over there. So come check out the new setup and come hang out and have some fun. See you guys all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.